Stream is
Alrighty, we are live. Welcome everyone to tonight's Sunday stream. I am David, obviously from Red Wagon Dioramas, and my friend Chris here. Chris, introduce yourself.
TheCollector77 on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube too, but I only have like 2 videos, so I probably don't want
to. More coming. Sub to his channel.
More coming.
you did a figure review, right?
I did the Doc Ock figure. Yes, I was very enthusiastic about it. I look back at it now, I'm like, maybe I was a little too enthusiastic. It's good, but I'm like, this is like the best figure I've seen ever.
Well, it's hard not to. That figure is really good. So I had the same thing. I had opened it like right before you got yours or something, and I was really enthusiastic about it too. So I enjoyed watching your video. It was cool.
Yeah, it's good. I went through it. It was fun. Yeah, I definitely want to do a few more. I think I'm going to do a bunch and then upload them maybe in the next week or 2. So always fun.
So, yeah. Hey, my friend Brian is on here watching. Oh, Brian, I didn't realize you were in New York. So what part of New York are you in? And how far are you from us in Boston? Not that far, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah, New York.
Yeah, and Pat's another Star Wars Black Series collector. I see him on all the Star Wars groups. St. Louis. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. We're waiting for our other team. Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten the Balin Skull figure. You have that, right? And the Shin.
Yeah, I actually didn't get Shin Hati yet because I was
just didn't.
I looked at her a couple times. I was like, I don't know. I just didn't really like it that much. And then but yeah, if you wait it out for the Balin Skull, he's coming with the robe now, so you can just buy that one.
That's what I was kind of figuring. So, but now we're all gonna have to buy the new actor, right? I'm assuming they're getting a new actor for the next season, right? Then they're gonna have another Balin Skull, probably.
I do hope they don't just kill his character. Like he was one of the most interesting characters. So I hope.
Yeah, he's the most interesting. I mean, you're wondering what's he doing? What's the whole thing? And he's like got the orange lights. It's interesting.
Yeah. They should recast him, his character, and continue that story because he was on some kind of mission,
He's a great actor. Yeah. I mean, I love it. I love the guy, but unfortunately he passed away. But I think, to do honor and justice to the character, they should just recast it and, get somebody who looks similar. I mean, they did it in Harry Potter, right? With, and they've done it in a bunch of different things. So.
Yeah. And then
I'm all right.
I was going to make some more jokes about casting other characters like Han Solo, but
they did. I like the Han Solo movie there. I like that guy. I don't know who he was, but couldn't tell you his name, but it was all right.
Hey, Mr. Maniac, you ready? Thumbs up. I see you there. Here we go. Here comes Dave. Hello.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
Big delay. I heard that.
Yeah, I hear you.
What is up, my northern brethren?
We just got on. We were just debating whether Balin Skull should be recast in that. I don't know if you watched. Did you watch? You watched Ahsoka, right? Yeah, it was good. I mean,
yeah, you have to recast them. You can't not now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. They have to.
Yeah.
Dave was saying maybe they kill him off though.
Yeah.
No, I hope they don't.
Yeah, I hope they don't.
How much more?
I still haven't gotten the figure. I'm waiting
for. You plan on selling me?
What's that? I'm sorry. What'd you say, Dave?
You'll be waiting a while.
Oh, you think for another? Well, there's the other one with the cape coming out, but that's the same figure, right?
That's the same fucking height. Same.
But I can do the little mod, right? With the legs from what's her name? From can't remember her name. I should.
You can take Reva's legs or the other Inquisitor's legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Reva's still available.
I modded mine and it's still not great. So.
Oh, really?
Because you don't have those shoulders, right? It's kind of skinny up top. He doesn't look like that imposing
that's
silhouette.
The problem. Like, he is massively broad, broad, and the figure is not even close. That's the embarrassing part about that re-release. Like, it really is the most insulting figure they have ever tried to peddle off on us, because it's, you know, you're selling us a robe,
right,
for a wrong figure that we already bought and are already pissed about. So,
but a lot of people didn't get it. Like I said, I saw it once.
Really
in a store,
not cool.
Passed, and now at least I have another opportunity to get it. You know, and it's got at least something a little extra. You know.
I would still pass. I would.
Oh,
I
really?
would pass again.
I like the character though. But like you say all the time, the Joes, they scale
like
really
the character as well. But
they scale the Joes, and the women are shorter, really, and some of the guys are taller. Roadblock's taller than Duke, and you know, it could have been very easy for them to do that with Bale and Skull, and with the other one, right? His apprentice, isn't she too tall or something too? I don't have her either.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shin Hati.
Why? Yes, she is. Yep.
Well, can't you just cut her legs off or something at the ankles? You know.
So I modded her as well with the just whatever the influencers or whatever came up with, and still too tall.
Really?
Still.
Yeah, because she's like, she's supposed to be almost like a kid.
Yep.
You know? Huh. How
much more shit do you plan on selling me in your stories? How much more? Just tell me now. Just so I know.
Oh, in my stories? Why, you didn't like my stuff? I was selling useful stuff, like those sticky tab things to hold your figures.
Dude,
did you buy them?
It was like the last thing I expected, you to come on with like 1988 commercial voice and sell me shit. And I'm like,
it's sticky tab. Get him here,
dude. But the light first. He's like, look at this amazing light that's on Amazon, and I'm like, okay, Chris, I'll buy it. Yeah, like, where's that?
It's
and then
for like whatever it was, $15.
Fucking sticky tack too. I bought both.
Oh, good. All right, good.
That's funny.
So you were my 2 sales. No, a lot of people bought them.
I was just wondering how much more I'm going to be fleeced for.
If I can find more stuff, but stuff like that's good for the community. You know, it was cheap. Those lights were on sale, half off. Does all the colors, all the intensities. I can put it behind stuff. I'm like, it's perfect. Perfect size. Like $15, free shipping. I'm like, oh, let me let people know. No. And then
literally perfect. Like,
yeah, and the sticky tab things are perfect too. They're clear.
Literally perfect.
They're oval shaped. They're in the shape of the foot. You stick them on and they stay, but you can pull them right off too. They come right off. So I don't know. It's better than the stick 'em I'm using. Oh, we lost him.
Yeah, I think he quit because you were trying to sell him too much. But
oh,
I don't know.
So, I literally make like a few cents off of those. It's like not. You have to, you know. I'm hoping for one where like 1,000 people buy
affiliate
it. Affiliate like
links, right? Yeah. So we also got Dan in here from Yokai Customs. I don't remember.
Oh,
Dan,
hey, he was at our show.
He came to ChrisCon.
Yeah,
and he had some awesome customs. So shout out to Dan.
He says Hollywood is so afraid to recast, and I think most of the time nobody cares except the studios. Yeah, exactly. I was saying the same thing about Kang the Conqueror. Just recast him. He did some bad stuff because they recast what's his face there. The Falcon was it was no, not the Falcon. They recast Rhodey. They recast Rhodey, and it was no problem.
Yep.
So, but
I don't know if I need any more Kang, but
oh yeah. I the only time I saw him was at the end of the first Loki series. I didn't even watch the second one yet. So, but
yeah,
me neither.
Kang was a lot of.
I didn't watch Ant-Man either.
Circumstance.
You didn't watch which one? Good.
Ant-Man. The
third
Ant-Man
I didn't
or whatever.
See that either. Nope. Yeah, I didn't hear good things about it. And Quantum Mania or whatever it was called. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I didn't have the time for that one. I got to swing back and hit some of those.
No.
Though I'm watching X-Men 97.
No, I'm going to hang out until things are actually good again.
Are you watching X-Men 97? That's pretty good. I'm only halfway through that. I got to finish that one.
I did.
It's good.
Yeah, you do. You do. I only have it story-wise. It's very good. I have just a few technical problems. They did some things that are pretty ridiculous, but for the most part, it's very good. Yeah,
it was entertaining. Made me go get the Magneto. I was going to pass on that Magneto with the big M on his chest, but then I saw the show and I'm like, I got to go get him.
Well, we won't spoil it.
Bought it as well. What's fucking?
No spoilers for Chris to the end of the show yet, because that those last couple episodes are pretty amazing.
You can spoil it because a lot of it's based on the comics, right? I'm watching them, I'm like, oh, this was a comic, and this was a, these are like episodes, from the comics. So I'm like, all right, sort of.
I wish that they had spent more time, because so you've seen the first half, so you saw the Goblin Queen, yes?
Yeah. They didn't really develop her much. All of a sudden, she's the Goblin Queen, and she's in the outfit, and she's coming down the stairs, and I'm like, wow, they really kind of, and then she's leaving.
So that's
she's
like 36.
By the way, call me, whatever. She changed the name, And I'm like, wait, is she Rachel? I'm like, no, she's not Rachel.
Yes.
She's the other Summer. I'm like, oh. She's like, yeah, I'm changing my name too.
So that's 36 comics.
Right. And then Jean Grey comes back, and she's not like all like myth, like, hey, I know she looks like me, but she's not me. And you banged her and had a baby with her. It's all fine. It's fine. She's my clone. Right, what does it matter? We're like sisters. I would have been like all over, like, dude, you didn't know it wasn't me? You're my husband. I don't know.
Yeah, that's rough. So I wish they would have taken more time with some of those stories and really stretched it out more. But
okay. Cyclops dropping into battle and stopping his fall with his optic blast was awesome. That was cool. It was like, all right, he's dropping. I'm like, how the hell is he going to stop himself here? What's he doing? He's pulling a Captain America, but he's not really that strong.
Yeah.
Right. So technically speaking, how is that going to work? How is that going to work with his power technically?
Does it push him?
He's going straight into the middle of the earth. All right. Either that or his head's coming off.
Oh, one or the other. At some point, he turned it off and hit something. I don't know.
Right. Season was rushed, but still a lot of fun. I can agree with that.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Yeah, I'd like to see more stuff like that too.
Should we talk about the HasLab?
Not yet.
I would too.
Not yet. What do you think it's going to be?
You don't want to talk about it yet? I don't know.
Oh, you want to wait?
It really could be anything, right?
No. We know what the HasLab's going to be.
I mainly switched to Black Series.
Let's talk about it, man.
The last two HasLabs, the occasional TVC figures, and I like them, or they are associated with HasLab or other vehicles or playsets I buy. Yeah, I got the Star Wars Rebel, the Ghost is on the way, and I got the whatchamacallit there, Mandalorian ship that they blew up.
Razor Crest, yeah.
Razor Crest. And Dave, you have the barge. I never got the barge though.
No, I don't have the barge.
Oh, you don't have the barge? No. I thought you had the barge.
Wow.
Someday.
We
it's
all
like $1,200 now at least.
We really should have bought the barge.
Or $2,500. Yeah.
We fucked.
I fucked up on that. Yeah.
I
mean, at the time though, it was like $500. I'm like, I don't know if I like it. It's probably gonna come out of retail.
I'm waiting for the barge.
Why does my internet?
Yeah, you have chopping up a little bit.
You have a delay, Dave. You're a little behind everything. We're talking. All right, yeah. So Dan is bringing up the Cantina. Obviously, the Cantina is coming as the HasLab. We just don't know the official details yet. So.
Yeah, I'm wondering why they delayed it too. What do you think? What's the speculation on that?
I haven't heard anything.
Really bad move. Whatever.
Yeah. They must have gotten something that wasn't right, though. They must have gotten some prototype because they were ready to release it. So they must have shipped them the prototype, and they were about to go live with it. And they were like, "Wait a minute, this is off or wrong, or it just didn't look good. Maybe it didn't. They're like, we got to fix this before we put this out there and ask people to pay $400 or $500."
Because when the Ghost was successful because they had that physical model,
whatever the reason,
yeah.
Because everybody knows that Cantina inside and out.
I don't know if
you know what I mean.
Like, that's the thing. Like, so does the model really matter? Like, you can sell the Cantina just based on the render, and we're still in. I mean, it's the Cantina. You're either buying it or you're not.
Right. We all know what it looks like.
Well, the Rancor, right? They only had the digital pictures. They didn't have the model when they first debuted it. So I think
people got mad.
That was a big,
Arthur Henderson, you're a maybe on the Cantina.
It's true, but again,
I'm a maybe too. I got to see it though.
Yeah.
You're a maybe. Wow.
I'm a maybe. It's a big thing. It's a lot of money.
I'm surprised.
I don't know.
There's a lot.
I got the Ghost coming. I got to chisel that in somewhere. I got Giant Man coming. What else do we have? Oh, Dragonfly is coming. You got the Dragonfly, right?
Too.
Dave, did you do Dragonfly?
I have no idea.
Nope.
Oh,
I don't
Dave.
do G.I. Joe. HasLabs.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I need Wild Bill. I don't even want the helicopter. I just want Wild Bill. So I'm in. I don't care. 300 Wild Bill. Yeah, done.
Yeah, that was a good deal.
No problem.
I could hang that from the ceiling. See, I can't hang the cantina from the ceiling.
No, and that's what I'm going to have to do as well.
Start hanging stuff. Yeah. You got some things hanging there. Yeah, I could see. Yeah.
Oh, I got a ton hanging. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
I would have no more room otherwise. Just, yeah.
Hanging stuff over here.
Got to do it. Got to be done.
See, the other thing, too, I was hoping it'd be a 6-inch. I wanted the HasLab to be a Star Wars 6-inch thing this time, you know, like an X-Wing or, you know, the cockpit to the Falcon we've been talking with Steve about. I mean, I don't know. The TVC thing, I'm just getting a little...
I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Oh, really? A 6-inch HasLab Star Wars? There's so many possibilities, though.
I don't think so.
Do you think they'll ever do a 6-inch X-Wing, like at retail then? Dave, you'd buy a 6-inch.
That's the thing. Like, so sure, but they said that, you know, the 6-inch vehicles have all sold like shit. So I don't know. I don't know if they're going to make any more. They won't even make like an A-Wing. Like someone asked, like, will you make an A-Wing? And they're like, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So
which is a
right.
small
Like,
ship.
it's not even that big. So
Wild
West stuff there.
Collectors usually don't realize it's like the Wild West above our heads.
All right, let's talk about the live scale. Where's the live scale? This one. It's a joke for you, Dave. Playing on your dead scale.
A live scale. That's funny. Good one. Good one, Darth Wizardy.
Dead scale.
Wizzy. Sorry.
I
will stop calling it dead scale. It's not a. Oh, yeah, I'm a sixer. Whatever they want to try to call
Breaking news. Breaking news. It's not a dead scale.
I will stop calling it dead scale, though, even though it's very close, but it's still hanging on for dear life. So I will stop calling it dead scale.
My wife says I'm a 9er.
A 9er?
Jeez. 9er, not a 6er.
A 9er.
Took you guys a minute for that. I don't know. Maybe there's a delay.
I got it.
A lot of people say a Black Series X-Wing is too large. Well, you know what? It'd probably be about as big as that one that Toys R Us had that has the wings closed. I have that one. And that's right? Like, wouldn't you guys say that that's like a 6-inch scale almost, or no?
Yeah, it's a
probably
condensed
very close
6-inch scale.
It's close.
I have that one, and I have a 6-inch Black Series in it.
Oh, in it?
Well,
I cut it open. I chopped it open and made a cockpit for Luke and put Luke in there.
So they almost already did it. And that thing was cheap too, right? I mean, I think it was only $39, and I think I got it for like $20 on sale.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
That's the problem. Like that's especially the problem with the retail vehicles. Everyone just waits for clearance. That's why that's part of the reason why they don't do it.
Yeah.
Like, what was a Black Series vehicle that didn't go on clearance? Like all of them.
Yep.
Yeah. What, the snow speeder? Well, what else did they have?
The snow speeder, the land speeder, everying. Everything.
Oh yeah, the smaller things. Yeah, the Tauntaun, and the
Yep.
The
I don't know if I want to do it again in
T-Sky.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
A lot of
Black Series collectors are going to have to buy a bunch of 3.75 figures if they buy the Cantina, if you don't have those already. So
yeah, because I saw somebody posted saying there's only like 3 Cantina figures, at least in the new TVC. But they've done them all before in 3 3/4, just in different kinds. I have most of them,
and with those, they really don't need the new articulation. Like, it doesn't matter for them. Like, you're just going to stand them in the room anyway. So
they have to be
now they're expensive though. Yeah, exactly. So like, I had them all and I sold them all and I made good money off of them, and I should have kept them.
I used to have all mine. I used to have mine in that cardboard cantina they made years ago.
Oh God, yeah.
It like came flat packed, and then you'd make it. And I literally had like every cantina alien in that thing for a while on it in a display years ago, and I kind of retired it.
I am shocked they haven't made those sisters. The Tonica, is that what it is? Tonica sisters?
Tonica sisters, yeah.
I am shocked they haven't made those. I really, really am. Like they are, like it's crazy that they have demand too, and now they're going to have even more. So I imagine they'll make them now, but.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, they keep saying too that Ghost, I guess, was the highest HasLab they've ever done, right? Didn't that do like 26 million or something? Dave, wasn't that the number?
Oh, the sales price?
I don't know. Yeah, the number of sales. I think one of the guys online was saying that made the most money out of any HasLab so far.
I don't think so. Had to be Galactus.
I thought Galactus was the number one.
No, let me see. I don't know. This, yeah.
No, has to be Galactus.
I got to check. Hold on.
Now you do have to check. These are bold statements.
Let's see. Yeah, you asked Blue Harvest to come on, right? He's not coming on?
I want everyone to know that I invited Blue Harvest to join our stream, not necessarily this one, but to come on, and he politely declined because I know some people don't like being on video. But maybe in the future we'll hold out hope, because I think we could have a really fun discussion with him about TVC and HasLabs. So
I would love to. He won't come on if I'm on. He won't do it.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't happen, but still I'd like to get him on.
I'll be in the chat. I'll be down here with Pat here, and I'll be like, "Fuck, ask him this." Like, because
he knows his stuff though.
Like, you can say what you want about liking TVC, collecting TVC. Black Series sells more. That is just cold, hard fact. Terrible Black Series releases sell better than great TVC releases. It's just the way it is. There is no way you can argue with it. And these people just ignore that and just carry on with their own shit.
And part of it too is, I mean, again, I'm an older collector, but I've collected all of those in the 3 3/4, like multiple versions, you know, and I know they've gotten better and better, but I mean, I have a lot of really good versions from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
They have articulated elbows and legs, and there's only so much you can do with that size, but I got ones with cloth goods, and I've just kind of gone through it all. Like, I mean, I would be buying these figures for like the 3rd or 4th time.
Yeah.
Whereas the 6-inch scale, it's like, oh, okay, this is new. There's more you can do with them. There's more articulation they can put in. There's more detail. The face sculpts are more realistic. Yeah, I just like it. And it goes with the other stuff. It goes with the G.I. Joe stuff. You know, it all fits in with Marvel Legends, and all my stuff is kind of mostly that scale now, you know?
It is shocking to me that people don't understand that Classified is as successful as it is strictly because it's 6-inch. Like, they don't understand that. They deny it. They're like, oh, the O-ring Super 7. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
but again, there's tons of that. You can go into, I mean, you can find comic book stores right now and walk in, and there's a whole wall of that stuff going back even to to the 80s, but the re-releases, the 25th anniversary stuff, all of that. You know, I was begging for a 6-inch line of Joes for years. I kept saying it in all kinds of different forums and to different people, and I was like, 6-inch Joes, and then they finally did it.
That's also the crazy part. Like, they claim that there was problems like with distribution and numbers in the beginning because they didn't know what the demand for the line would be. Insane. Like, if you had asked me 5 years ago, what do you want more than anything else in the world, I would have answered instantly 6-inch G.I. Joes.
Though Metalhead and Mutton Junkyard are kind of peg warming or shelf warming at my Target. I'm playing the long game on those two. So,
and they went on sale today. I actually thought of you because I know you are, and they went on sale.
You should buy it today, Chris, because they're.
I was just at Target like an hour ago. I went to get milk, and I saw, and they didn't have any sale things on them. I should have scanned them.
Online, maybe it's definitely online, and they'll match it in the store. Whether they'll
price match their website. So
yeah.
Dave was with me. Dave was with me one time when I tried to price match in Target. You were there, right? For the Spider-Man and the other one. And Bruno got mad at me because the lady was giving me a hard time at the customer service desk. I was like, all right, fine, I'll pay full price. I'm like, how cheaper online? She's like, I can't match that.
he found the Target employee who had just had it for the day and was out. And she wasn't taking any crap. She was like, I'm done. I don't care.
And I'm like,
no
do
price
I
match.
offend?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You know, I'm just doing a price match now. It's like, we can't do that here. What's the price of them now? What did you get them for, Dave?
Well, if you go on Target today, they started this morning. So Metalhead's $25 and Mutton Junkyard is 30.
30, yeah, 30.94.
Don't tell anybody. Delete that. Wait, do we have a 10-second delay? Oh my God,
live.
I'm gonna sell out now. Chris
has to go away for a few minutes. He'll be back.
Yeah, you said 55 each. Oh yeah, okay. That's much too much, everyone.
Made a video about this the other day because there you go.
Wait,
yeah, I just made the video.
We're losing you again.
Oh.
He's gonna go shake the wire outside his house.
They have to stop this full cases of one character. They just have to.
Oh, is that what they did with that Metalhead? They must have, right? Because he's a deluxe.
Yeah.
Right?
So think about it. Like they got the diver and the soldier in one mixed box, and all of those are gone. Like, do you have those at your stores?
No, those sold. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yep, those sold through for me. I saw them briefly, and then they were gone.
But yeah, I've been playing the long game on these, so I don't know. Let's see.
This internet sucks.
Yeah, you're choppy there, Dave. Hey, Jeremy, I see that you're coming on, but I can't see your video. Our friend Jeremy's going to join us too. Another one of our local friends.
Oh, jeez. Add to cart. Okay, yeah, you're right.
You're shopping right now?
Good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do I want pickup or delivery? Do I get free delivery?
So, I also bought Mutton Junkyard today because I had been holding out for a while too. So that sale was good for me. So I pulled the trigger on that one today.
Yeah, I can pick it up.
I also got 2 of the Tombstone figures. Those are down to $15. Oh yeah, there you go. What?
$24.99.
Wow. That's a good deal.
Or $24.49.
Yeah,
bargain.
For those of you guys in the States, Target does a weekly sale every Sunday morning is when they refresh their sales. So that's the time you need to log into Target is check it Sunday morning and see what's new.
Oh yeah, and Mutton Junkyard. Oh boy. It's Mutton Junkyard's 30. Do I wait till it goes down to 20?
You can.
I bought it for 30. I think that's worth it.
Oh, it was worth full price. It's an amazing figure. So
yeah.
It's a dude with a dog, though. You know, it's not 2 figures.
I hear you.
I mean, I like it. I had him when I was a kid. I love it, but I was mad when it came out for 45. I was like,
it's a really good dog, though. It's a really good dog, and he's even got the good boy dog face. So you really can't go wrong.
Yeah, I could pick it up in my local one, so I'll save on shipping. So why not? All right, let's see. Uh-oh.
What'd you do, Dave? You switch your internet there?
I just moved out of my room and out here with the cat. And so now he's going to, I know. Because, for whatever reason, like I got a new internet connection. Doesn't matter. Like apartments are the worst for this shit. You can't win.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, you got a question about ChrisCon. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, we're kind of taking a break this year from ChrisCon because it's so hectic last year, and I got a bunch of stuff going on this year. But we're definitely going to come back in 2025. So looking to pick a date. We started towards the end of last year and even early this year trying to find a date. And there's so many conventions right now and so many different things literally every single weekend that it was hard to nail down a date. So, but yeah, we're working on it. Unfortunately, skipping a year, but we'll be back. I'm trying to get probably a bigger location so that if you guys were there, Yokai, you were there, where we had like the G.I. Joe diorama and Dave's dioramas and all that stuff. I want to get a bigger space and probably farm it out and get a couple of teams to make bigger dioramas. So one of the guys I talked to was Brian over at Duarte Studios, who he was there and he had a bunch of dioramas, but I talked to him about, hey, if I give you a 60 square foot table, can you make some huge, awesome diorama? And he's like, yeah, I'm all in. So,
That's
we'll
awesome.
get some people like that. So maybe he'll make like a giant Mythic Legions battle on a 10-foot long by 6-foot table. And then we'll have another G.I. Joe diorama on a 10-foot table. And, if we could have like 4 or 6 of those, that would be cool, and just sort of make that part of the thing that every year that grows. And, unlike a lot of these other conventions, you just go and it's a big sale, right? You're just going from table to table to buy stuff. Whereas this would be, you're still going to have that where you can buy stuff, but you're also going to have like all these awesome diorama displays with figures and cool stuff to look at, and that's what we try to do with that was make it interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
please tell me you're going. Please tell me you're going to the show at Mohegan Sun.
Is that terrific? Which one is that?
I have no idea,
Which
but
show?
Please tell me you're going.
Why are you going?
Is it coming up soon, or is it Terrificon? I think they do Terrificon there.
It could be. It's the one. So Vala is going, and I need you to grab me a Bone Collector, please, please.
We were just. I was just down at the one in Danbury, Connecticut. Vala was there, but he wasn't selling the Bone Collector yet, though.
Right, which was real fucking nice of him. He had it there, but he's like, no, you can't buy it.
He had the bloody one. Oh, he did have them. Oh, you were there. Yeah, you were there, right? You came after we left. Yeah, I think we left around noon or 1, and
you were not even there until noon or 1. By the time I got there, you were gone.
Yeah,
and I was there at like 11. You were in and out.
It was a lot of retro stuff. We got the Egyptian figures. We went to Vala's table. We walked around, and so
yeah, no, I know. But please go to that show. And please grab me a Bone Collector. I do not want to wait until December. So please.
Okay. Please. I got to see what show it is. I was going to go to Boston Comic Con, or the Fan Expo is actually in 2 weeks or so. It's like June 15th this year. They moved it up.
Huh.
It used to always be in August, and now it's like in like 3 weeks or something. I got to get tickets or a ticket. I'm going to probably go Saturday.
Yes, you do. Now I want to know.
Vala's usually not there at that. It's too expensive, the tables.
No, now I wonder. I hope I don't know if I took a screenshot of the Vala schedule. I probably didn't, of course, because that would be too easy.
Yeah, there's a couple of shows a year up here, Dave, like that other one, Northeast Collectibles, that he goes to. One of us will get it for you. One of us will find it.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it, because he's selling it at shows only, and there's no other shows in the Northeast now. Like, he's going to sell it at Dallas like next month, and then the one at Mohegan whenever that is.
Yeah, because that was usually in July, because that's the one that conflicted with us last year. Terrificon was the same day we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I've been to it before, though. They've been doing it there for a couple of years.
Do you see what you've done, Chris?
Jeremy, you're with us. Are you finally with us?
Yeah, finally. It was a little bit of a nightmare getting in.
East Coast Collectibles Convention. Does that sound right?
I never heard of it.
Mohegan Sun? That's the one that's up in Boxborough, isn't it?
Hold on. Maybe I have the wrong one. Let's see. No, Mohegan Sun Boulevard, Montville, Connecticut.
Really?
Yep.
Because he was in that last year, but it was in Boxborough. Bobby Vala was there last year.
That's a different one, though. That's a different show. That one's happening, too. I'm just looking at my...
You know the one I'm talking about, Dave, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I went last year. That's when I was on the messaging with all you guys. You're like, go back and buy me this. Buy me this guy and buy me the weapons pack. And
yeah, no, whichever. Yeah, I need that fucking Bone Collector. I would love to get a bloody one, but I don't care. And hello, hooded collector. How are you, sir?
Bloody one. Hey,
where's
Jeremy,
your hood?
It's too hot.
I hear you. I hear you.
But yeah, what do you guys think of that 1 in 100 for that bloodied one? See,
that's brutal.
But I think you just get the paintbrush with the red paint and you do one of these. You know, you flick the back of the brush and get it speckled and you
That's
buy
what Bobby's doing at the shop.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Bobby's doing at headquarters? He's just getting the red paintbrush and every 100 of them. He's
pretty much. He's like
pretty much. He is such a nice guy. I talked to him for a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. I was talking to him about Viper Island and all that drama.
Ooh,
Good stuff.
Interesting.
Really good stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck's going on there, but yeah, because Articulate Ninja was all over that too. He posted a whole video about that guy. Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. People like stealing images and not crediting each other and getting in fights over it. And
yes, so he steals your images, puts them up, doesn't give credit, and then when you call him out for it, he hits you with a copyright strike.
yeah, he doesn't just block you. He's like
Right.
going after like legal stuff and getting your whole Instagram canceled or whatever.
Right. No,
like
he's insane. He's absolutely insane. He's got some sort of issue though, like narcissism or something. Because again, like if someone's been calling you out on the same issue for like 3 years and you've done nothing to change it, like there's something wrong with you. Like it's not normal behavior.
And all he has to do is just like say who it's from. Say, hey, I got this image. This guy posted it. Go check him out. Right.
That's it.
All the time. Like, what does it matter? You know.
Right. How hard is that?
Like he's on the cutting edge and gets everything. I hear the Joe community loved Viper Island. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
You guys are talking about him.
Now.
Yeah, that is true. It is true. We are. We can't
Best
help
thing
it.
is just unsubscribe and block the guy on everything, and just let him die. You know.
That's what I have done. And how is it even possible that you can't block people on YouTube? Like you definitely should be able to. Like that's a feature they need to add.
Yeah.
Hope Laserpants actually sues the guy for lost revenue. Yeah, because he had a pretty big following, right? Laserpants was big on there, right? Viper Island has lost 800 plus subs since this started. Wow.
Yeah, not enough. He still has 19,000. So too many.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, way too many. Has to be down to 0.
That's crazy.
See, I heard about Viper Island problems, like some kind of controversy, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes,
and that's when I blocked the guy. I stopped watching his channel. I was subbed. So this isn't like 2 or 3 years ago is when I heard about this guy, and I haven't been watching new since then.
Yeah, nothing new, and it's still going. Like it's.
Everyone's too connected now to be able to pull that stuff. You just can't do it, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone knows everybody, and,
Yeah.
So, and like I said, why do it? Just put a little thing. Hey, I got this from so-and-so. He's awesome. Go check him out.
And you're done.
Well,
no problem.
You're done. Or if you forgot to, just be like, oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I got this image from so-and-so,
No,
I don't know.
Normal people,
yes,
but people with mental health issues, narcissism, they can't function normally. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something like that. So in a way, I feel bad for him. In the other way, just go away. Like we've had enough of you now. Go away. Yes, he's the one who took down Chaz's Instagram. Yes.
Oh, Chaz the Guru too is down now?
Oh, yeah.
I like all his stuff.
Well, he's back up.
Strike.
He has he made a new page, of course, but yeah, no, he lost all his followers. It's terrible. Like it's a lot to rebuild. Like it really does suck. So
that's insane.
Yeah, hopefully, and that's the other problem. Like, how the fuck is there no one who we can talk to at Instagram to just kind of quell these problems? Like, come on.
Yeah.
You can have some guys answering the phone. God knows you're making enough money.
Right.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, this is just in our little clique of like action figure collectors. Those kind of beefs have to be going on in a million different, groups all over the world, probably,
Yeah.
Especially some of these Instagram influencers that are like, she stole my dress link, and
All right. And so if you just report it, the computer's just like, yeah, okay, we'll take it down. Like, it's bullshit. It's fair use. Like, he's got nothing. There is no copyright here.
Right.
So it's
crazy.
Best to avoid. Just
So what are you up to, Jeremy?
First time I'm downstairs in the dungeon all day. So it's just been one of those, like, the daughter was sick this week, so she's back at it. She's tearing ass through the yard. So just keeping up with her.
How old?
Good.
She's just under 2.
Oh man.
Perfect.
Oh
yeah, we're in a sweet spot right now.
Yeah.
That is
actually easier.
Great time of age though.
Oh yeah, no, I love it. But I'm just I actually, I was listening while you guys were talking Star Wars, but I had something come in, and upon receipt, I was like, oh, this is gonna make for an interesting conversation. So Khazar came in.
Ooh.
And I don't know if anyone's taken a really good look or seen him in person, but if you remove that hair, it seems strikingly similar to someone in the tri-state area. Like if you could just feel like there's some Maniac in that face right there.
Does he come with a vape? Vape pen? If you take the hair off, you think that looks like
drill a little.
You think so, huh?
It's a handsome guy.
You need to get a blonde wig, Dave. Get a blonde wig for the next stream.
I got nothing better to do. Sure, why not?
Well, that's like Dave Larson does that, where he puts the blonde wig on, the He-Man wig all the time.
Yeah.
What Dave? What color's the cat that was walking around?
What color's the what?
The cat.
The cat?
Yeah, your cat.
My cat? He's black.
That's the wrong color. I was gonna say you're gonna have to paint him orange.
I would, and give him some nice teeth.
Be the Build-A-Figure. I want to get the Icarus figure there, the Jack Kirby-esque Icarus.
They did a nice job. They did a nice job. I hate that they started another team, but they did a nice job.
Are they online only, or are they coming to stores?
So they are at Macy's currently. So Macy's, GameStop will get them, but that's it. Then they're online only.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. So if you're waiting for a sale, you're gambling because you don't know.
Yeah, I might just get the Icarus then and have it.
Dude, get the fucking whole wave. It's actually a nice wave.
It is. I think I saw your reviews of them, which were good. You did a video on a bunch of them and stuff like that. They look pretty cool.
Yeah.
You turned me off with the who's the cat girl? What's her name there? Where she's orange or crazy color.
No, but you need it for X Factor no matter what. We're just screwed.
She looks cool though. I like her. She looks cool.
Again, she can't. They fucked up a lot of that figure. Now people are modding it by like removing some of the plastic around her legs so that she can actually move her legs to pose better. Like, we should not have to do that. That's bullshit.
Somebody had her in a good pose though. The other day they posted and she's like all crouched down, and I was like,
they modded it. Then they modded it. Then.
Really?
Yeah, it's probably that action figure, or what is it? Marvel Legends poses or Marvelous Poses, something like that.
Yeah. He does some great stuff.
He cheats like a motherfucker, though.
Oh, like, does he?
Oh, yeah. He's removing heads and then putting little balls of clay and then putting the head on that.
I've done that. I've done that to get the angle right, you know.
Yeah, and I mean, and he's great. Don't get me wrong. Good for him. Like, I love looking at it. He's awesome. But these are not natural action figure poses. Like, he's doing the work.
Yeah, Kenny signed in. Oh, there's Kenny. Yeah, Zabu is awesome. If only I could find Cable. Oh, you don't have all. So you don't have all of them, then, Kenny, right?
No, Cable's going to be rough. Cable's going to be rough to get.
GameStop, maybe? You think that might be a place to look for?
They usually have. I'll check my GameStop.
He sold out on Amazon, so that's and they might get more, but I don't know. Might be one of those things where he goes back up and then sells out instantly. So if you see that one go up, get it.
Okay. It's gonna be Power Princess all over again.
Yeah. Yes, it is. These online only waves, like it's really gambling whether or not they're gonna go on sale. So
yeah.
That's I definitely have bought into a little bit of the FOMO that Hasbro has driven. And I know that we talked about it last time we were on together, is the fact that they're adjusting their distribution and their production.
Yeah.
And we're not going to see those Ollie's waves. We're unlikely to see those Ollie's waves going forward, both in terms of more selective IPs and also just kind of pulling back on the numbers. So I'm definitely, I bought Kazar because I feel like he's between just being a good buck and then the wave probably going to be a little harder to find.
Get all of them. How are you two, like, you guys, like, look at all of the shit you have, and you're not buying full waves of Legends?
Well, there's a Mythic Legions release, right? Friday.
Yeah, so you're in a collared shirt to a fucking nerd meetup. You are doing fine in life. You've got all the money in the world. Who are you kidding? Yeah.
These were unexpected.
There we go.
They are nice.
There you go.
Look at them.
Show those again, Jeremy.
You got the Egyptian. You didn't open them yet? They're still in the plastic, dude.
Jesus.
Wow.
Did you miss the part where I have a 20-month-old?
Come on. Excuses.
Go
to bed.
You open it at 11 o'clock at night, you know?
Speaking of not opening their shit, these Australians I'm going to strangle one of them. I'm going to catch a flight and I'm going to find them, and they are going in Taz missions, and I will record it and put it on YouTube because they are not fucking opening their Naga hides. Like, what are they doing?
Oh, they're not opening it. They're going to sell it to you online for like $80.
Of course they would, dude. Like,
plus shipping from Australia.
Like, this is the sort of shit that really, like, it's going to give me a stroke one day. It's the whole, like, I'm trying to give you money. All of their money is made here, but send it to Australia first. Like, there are 9 collectors in Australia.
Yeah, and if I was there, I would do that. I'd buy like 10 of them. I'd keep one, and then I would just put them all up on eBay for $80 or $100 plus shipping.
Me too.
And sell them to everybody in the U.S. 2 months before they come out here.
Yep.
Oh, no chewings here. So D.
Yeah.
Whoa, usual Mike. Oh, usual Mike. He's one of those. He's one of those Australians. So special.
Well, New Zealand.
Open
New
it.
Zealand.
Mike, come on, man. Seriously, open the fucking figure, please.
Open the figures.
You have it, Mike?
He's great.
Did you get Naga hide? Because I know Mike collects classifieds.
He does. He's one of the illustrious 25 Australians who collects classified.
25.
I've counted. It's 25. I know 4 of them. 25. That's as high as I'm willing to go.
Aren't there only like 1,000 Australians in total on that whole continent?
Thank you, Darth Wizzy. Thank you.
Try stand-up comedy. Or missing
Dave, when you get it in hand, are you going to listen to Hakuna Matata while you open it?
I will not. I will not. I am past the young child phase in my life. If my daughter were still young, I would consider it. But I leave that to you, good sir. You were at the right time.
I mean, I think I would do it regardless. I mean, it's Timon and Pumbaa.
I know.
The G.I. Joe classified guy.
I know.
See Kenny's comment. He's going to be checking Macy's. Kenny, we know you're in your car right now driving to Macy's, right?
They're already closed.
18 minutes until they close.
Yeah. My Macy's didn't get them. I got them from Canada because I don't wait for shit. I can't.
I thought about checking Macy's. What was it? Somebody posted about it like Thursday or Friday. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go. And I didn't go because I'd have to drive like a half hour to get there.
Yeah. Mine's about a half hour away, too. It's a pain in the ass.
But there's a sale, too. It's like 2 for 1 or something, right? You get them like half price.
That's why I figured I just missed them already. Because I would have bought the cable for somebody because I know it's very sought after. I didn't even want it. I gave mine to, I sold mine to Adventures in Collecting.
No.
He was like, cable's the only one I want, and I have it pre-ordered. I'm like, cancel, and you can have mine loose, and I'll take the Build-A-Figure piece. And he was like, yep, done.
Yeah, I went to my Macy's and got 3 cables, and I'm holding them hostage for Rusty.
I don't blame you.
You hear me, Rusty?
Rusty.
$50 each.
That's kidding.
He's seriously
I still think his Zabu's better. I'll be checking these. I still think his Zabu's better than the one that comes in the Build-A-Figure. The one he made out of the...
Oh, his? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have to message usual Mike now. He's being uncooperative. He's like, I'm considering Naga hides. Like, dude, you're one of the 25. If you're going to be one of the 25, you have to get every figure. These are the rules. These are the rules. And you have to open them, and you have to send me pictures. Come on, man. You got a channel and everything. Like, no one has reviewed that thing. You'll be the first. Come on, Mike.
That was good. Did the UK
you guys see
get
this
too?
picture?
Oh, wow. That's
awesome.
awesome.
You guys see this Egypt thing? Yeah.
Wow.
I can't. This is Dan in the chat, Yokai Customs. He just sent me this to show on the stream.
That's awesome. That's a great job.
That is a cool setup.
Look at the Power Ranger back there. That is excellent Power Ranger use. Nice.
So,
wow.
Chris, I'm actually happy that I still have that custom from one of your first shows because now he has a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did the custom of it. That looks awesome, man.
That does look awesome. Very cool.
It's amazing.
Very cool.
So now he'll fit in with Bastat.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm already thinking about the next figure obscura for next year. They have to do like a Pharaoh figure or something, you know?
I want Medusa. I just want Medusa. Every time I see Eric, I say, please, Eric, please make a Medusa. Huh?
Well, I'm talking about EM Customs. Get a painted head at Legion's Con.
No. I want Eric Treadaway to make it. He will be the best at it. No one will do better. He has to do it.
Here's my hold on. I can show you my
snake body and everything, or
snake body and everything. They can use the snake bodies for cosmic and mythic. Let's face it. So just do it for the love of God.
I think that given the community, I think that they do have an option where we would not shit a brick like Legends collectors to have a base that doesn't move, right? Like to have like I think we rather than the cannonball effect, I think we'd all be okay if there was a lower torso that was just a solid base snake or whatever.
I'm fine with that.
Well, and then you can. That's the one from the McFarlane figure. This is the one. This was.
Is that the base of that robot?
Yeah, this is the base of that Cobra. I got this at Legion's Con a couple of years ago. This is
Damn,
what's
that
his
is
name?
nice.
Jeremy, you know him. I can't remember his
3
name.
times per year, Kenneth. 3 times. That is really nice. Like
you said, you make the snake body.
Yep.
And then I got the head. I put the head on this though. Is the Medusa head here?
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's
so
nice.
And again, so who did that head? McFarlane?
No. This was a custom painted one I got.
Oh wow.
That's 3D printed then.
Yeah, it's 3D printed, and then the guy painted it.
They did a great job. No question about it.
Yeah.
Did a great job.
It's definitely a classic it's a classic character that should be made by 4 Horsemen. Yeah.
Yes, has to be made by 4 Horsemen. You want to speculate about the next wave that comes out Friday?
Dragon. I hope.
Really quick, Dave. I got to correct you. You're incorrect in that it's 3 releases a year. It's technically 6 because of retailer exclusives now.
He's right.
Oh. Yeah,
he's right.
Sort of.
He's right.
Yeah, it's just in a different color though, right? I mean, it's not.
I mean, I'm excited to see what they do with the new release in the retail exclusive. Like, what are they going to change? Because I generally, yes, you're right. And there's not a retail exclusive I plan on buying, but I'm curious to see what they'll do with the new one.
With the Egyptian figures, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I am not buying any of these twice, folks. No fucking shot. So they can do whatever they want with those, but one and done for me. I don't care what they make it.
You never know. It could come out with something awesome that looks, even more amazing than these,
They are already $60, sir. I don't give a fuck what they do. They're getting the money once. That's it. We all know my feelings on repaints. I very rarely am pleased with a repaint. So no. Like, I don't believe they repainted the Red Mask of Death. Like, that's just insane to me. He is perfect as is. Like, that can't sell well. It just can't.
I don't see doing Jacob Marley in solid colors. Like, I don't see how you go like, it would have made more sense to go solid and then the retailer exclusive be the transparent or the translucent.
That is what they did. The retail the retail exclusive is translucent.
No.
The solid color one is right there.
No, the retail exclusive. Oh, sorry, Jacob Marley. No, it's completely opaque on the retail exclusive.
Right. Yes. I'm sorry. Okay, we're agreeing. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they should have done it the other way.
You think the other way?
Yeah.
They could really fuck with us when they do those.
They would have sold more.
When they do those other ghosts, they could do it the opposite way. They could, because that's clearly what they're going to do for the next Christmas ones. Like, they'll just go the next 3. That'd be my guess. Ghost of past, present, and future.
I think they'll do 2-pack this year. I don't think they'll want to stretch it 3 years. I think that's a bit much.
I'd be okay with a 2-pack. Now that we have Marley,
3-pack, right? There's 3 ghosts, right?
You could do that too. Yeah,
right.
Totally.
Past, present, future.
You could do that. I'd be game for that. I'll buy a 3-pack. Yeah. You really think we're going to get a dragon? I asked them if they were going to make a dragon, and they said like they were stuck on how big to make it. They weren't sure.
But it's the ashes of Abscador or whatever, right? So I'm assuming what turned the village into ashes? It has to be fire-breathing dragon.
Could be.
It's gotta be.
Could be. It's going to be very expensive no matter what. And
that's all right. See, I'd pay a couple $100 for that. I'd pay like $400 for that if it's like two and a half feet, 18 inches high, 2 feet high, 2 feet long, with like a 2 foot tail.
Where are we gonna put it though, dude?
But it's a centerpiece. Then you put all your figures around it.
It is, but where are we gonna put it? Like, where are we gonna put it?
You hang it from the ceiling because
you're gonna have to. That's the thing, though. You can't just absentmindedly say we're gonna hang these giant things from the ceiling. Like, this takes preparation and planning.
Structural reinforcement to the house.
Yeah, like I'm hanging a Marvel Legend with a fucking pin, dude. Like just one push pin. How many push pins is going to take to suspend the dragonfly? You know, like this is serious planning.
Let's get some screw-in hooks at Home Depot, man. That's what I have. I screwed the little hook thing into the ceiling.
You're going to need to know where your studs are. Like,
yeah, really. I think so.
Yeah, I've been doing it in the studs, though. Yeah, I do it in the studs. But
yeah, see, that sucks.
But yeah, I'm hoping dragon. Otherwise, I mean, but there's got to be figures too. Do you think it would just be a dragon? Here it is, a dragon, or do you think it's a dragon with figures, or do you think it's just figures?
No, it's gonna be figures. There's definitely gonna be figures because I asked them. I always talk to Jim. Jim's always the one I talk to, and I asked him like, "Are we doing All Stars this year? Like, because it's usually around now."
Yeah.
And he was like, nah, this year we just went all like some new stuff and some 2.0 sort of things. And I was like, oh, he goes, we figured that's what you guys want and not more old stuff just re-released. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, totally. That's exactly what I want. So
sounds good.
He's going to put the $400 dragon on the couch with him, he said.
Yeah, that's where you're going to have to put it. Well, I do not like the retail or the exclusive for the show, though. Do you? The monk and like it's all reuse, and I don't like it.
I'm on the fence. I'll get them, but yeah, I wasn't blown away by the ones for the show for Legion's Con this year. I was the same thing. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of reuse, you know?
Yeah, that's.
I guess the ones for Walter the Mad were too, but they were cool though, you know. It had his flask and it had the skull, you know.
Yeah, I like the vampire. The vampire is great. I love the vampire.
Yeah, they look cool. So
I don't know,
but wasn't blown away by him. So
yeah.
Though I think the single figure would probably be the Otho Part 2 or the Otho 2.0.
The which one?
Ortho, the one that everyone wants, the original Kickstarter.
Oh, that guy.
I think that'll be the 2.0 they release as a single.
Maybe.
But I'm with you. Like the 2-packs, I'll get them just because I like the parts and the colors, but I'm not like super moved by them.
I don't think
I'm getting them for you, or are you coming this year?
Dude, it goes back to that whole thing of like it's a lot of money for me to get the exclusives when I can get the exclusives with a little bit of patience. So I don't know. We'll see. It's TBD.
How old does Brooke have to be before we bring her? 3? We're gonna dress her up as a goblin. That's what we're dressing up. Like a little goblin and stuff, you know.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
If you like Legions, you should come down for the show. I mean, come on.
He was there last year. Yeah, he came.
Oh yeah, you came last year. That's right. So yeah, no, come on back. Come on back.
We're gonna get Dave into Legions.
I'm filled up, guys. I got Star Wars is enough for me. A little bit of Marvel and G.I. Joe.
Dave, you want to talk about our meetup we had with the Gamorrean Guard there?
I do. I really do.
I saw that.
Chris and I, local shop, got to meet the actor who played one of the Gamorrean Guards in Return of the Jedi, the guy that was on the sail barge that Luke sliced off with anyway, from the famous fight scene there. It was pretty cool. So he's a guy who was friends with Billy D. Williams' son. They were in a band together. So he kind of looped into the filming of Jedi because he wanted to go hang out with his buddy. And while they were there, they got cast as extras and put on some preacher suits. And now he's signing autographs. So, but it was pretty cool.
That? What a great story.
Yeah, he was a good guy. I
like it.
Where's my figure?
Where's your figure?
All right, I'm gonna show the big jumbo figure I have, the Gamorrean Guard here. Let me go full screen for a sec. So I got this signed, which was pretty fun.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, Costantino Gamorrean Guard. So this is my jumbo, the 12-inch Gentle Giant figures that I collect, and this was really cool to get that signature, basically. I have a bunch of Good Morning Guard figures that are carded. Like I've got TVC, Black Series, Vintage, Retro. I've got like 6 or 7 Good Morning Guards on card. I was like, which one should I get signed? And my kids say, have them sign the most expensive one. So that was the jumbo.
Yeah. I can show you my signature. Hold on, the one I got.
But yeah, and then I'll show this real quick. This was a little plaque that it's like a little stainless steel printed plaque. And it's got his signature on there too, but it's got a picture of him with Mark Hamill, which is pretty cool. So you can see, anyway, that's him in the suit with Mark Hamill during filming of Jedi. So I thought that was a pretty cool little collectible piece.
Isn't Mark Hamill in his underwear in that too?
Yeah, he's like in a bathrobe. You can see his thigh and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I brought
yeah, it was pretty cool.
This Good Morning Guard. Adam, he signed it on the belt. It's hard to see.
Yeah, the silver pen there.
Yeah. So
that is cool.
That's a cool figure too. Yeah. But I've never done any autographs. I don't do that sort of thing. I don't chase autographs for anything.
Yeah, me either.
So
it was fun to meet him right.
Yeah, and it was at our local shop, our place where we hang out. So it was great. So.
Got to give Eric's a shout out.
Yeah, the Emporium in Easton, Mass. Go check out the Emporium. Great little store.
I live right near Pandora's Box, and they have names there on a regular basis. It's mostly wrestlers, but you got to pay to get in there.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I'm not doing that. Yeah,
I've heard of that Pandora's Box, though. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been there.
It's one of those. It's a store that they like to have stuff. Like none of their stuff is priced to move, shall we say? One of those.
Where it's like, it's like the high-end collectors or somebody's going in there just to get a grail piece or something like that, and they don't care what they're paying. Not even.
I was going to say, not even. They've got some cool stuff, though. I will say that. But again, it's just not like, it's not priced well.
It's like FYE pricing.
Not quite that bad, but
I don't know how that place is still in business. Are they in bankruptcy or what?
I mean, any minute now they'll be gone. Yeah, they're going to beat GameStop in the out of business area. Yeah. They're definitely headed that way.
All right, guys, I got to show you something else. This is something out of left field. You have nobody seen it. I haven't posted it anywhere yet. Bear with me. I got this today in a trade. 1985.
Ewok costume. Wow.
Oh my God.
Exactly. Check it out.
Oh my God. Which Ewok?
It's awesome.
Does it fit?
Wow.
I will show you. My kids say I have the face of a serial killer.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh my God. That's nightmare material right there.
Wow.
God.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
That's
it's
great,
a kid's costume from like the mid 80s when your mom would like buy the pattern and make the costume for you. It's a homemade costume.
That's very cool.
Pretty cool.
So my mom literally in that time period, like mid 80s, she made me a Chewbacca costume with one of those patterns. I had the Chewbacca costume I wore for years.
Oh man. Yeah. This guy came across it in a flea market and he did it. And then he did a trade for me. I traded some Kenner stuff. And it's great. Fun little thing.
Dave, I know we're not supposed to kink shame, but
kink shame. Does that come with a leather collar with it?
That does not make
come with a ball gag in the Ewok's mouth.
Oh boy.
You
screen captured. Oh man, I'm getting the comments are coming in now. Screen captured. Yeah, thanks, Stan.
Family friendly cast.
Good stuff.
Hey, I said I wouldn't talk about Chris's toys. You opened that up for.
Oh jeez, we're not going to go down that rabbit hole again.
Hey, Dave, you got another Australian on here. You want to ask him about Naugahyde?
Which one?
Pop culture and plastic.
Do you have Naugahyde yet, sir? Do you collect G.I. Joes and do you have Naugahyde?
Careful with your answer.
Be careful indeed.
Because he wants to see a picture of a loose one. Opened up. We'll see. It's morning time there. He's just getting his morning coffee.
Totally.
Is it appropriate to say good day?
Good day, Mike.
Good day.
I believe it is.
We Americans think it is, so yeah, go ahead.
We decide what's right and what's wrong. while we're waiting to find out whether or not Dave's going to yell at someone, I break down all my Marvel Legends packages like for recycling purposes, and after all the crap that they gave us for the earth friendly packaging, the plastic on the window is so much thicker than it was previously. And in the tray too, like the gauge of the plastic is crazy thick comparatively. So save those trees.
No Naugahyde. Okay, but he doesn't collect classified. He's not one of the 25.
He's off
so
the
that's
hook.
okay. So that's okay. That's acceptable. 11:04. Then you should be on your way to get a Naugahyde, Mr. Michael. Please.
Yeah, go find one, open it up. Yeah.
Please, Mike. Come on.
Here's a question, a new line. Does anybody collect Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron?
No. Nothing
I
micro.
do.
Of course you do.
They just started out too expensive for me. I mean, I've been tempted on
this?
twins, but that's cool. Is that the A-Wing? Yeah.
This is an A-Wing, but it is Hera Syndulla from Rebels.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And this is selling for about $90 on eBay right now.
Jesus.
Oh
Really?
It's a $15 ship retail, but they're rare.
Wow.
Keep an eye out for that one. Oh my God.
Speaking
I got it for $5 at a yard sale last weekend. $5. Couldn't believe it.
Whoa.
Incredible.
And it's minty.
Yeah, it actually has some damage. It's got some rips on the corner here, but
that's terrible.
but
So that's only
this
so
is
that's
one
only
that-
45 then.
yeah. I couldn't believe my luck though. That was a heck of a yard sale. I got 2 ships from him. So it's crazy. But yeah, who brought that up? Dan, yeah, you got the AT-AT, right?
Speaking
Awesome
of
vehicle,
shocking prices, have you seen what the legends from the cartoon, from the X-Men cartoon are going for? Rogue and Wolverine especially?
No, what are they up to?
Rogue is like 120.
What?
Right? Like I saw that figure 17 times.
Wow.
Like it is, I mean, times are definitely changing. Like they revealed that Rogue and I was like, well, that's a peg warming piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wow, was I wrong? Who knew that cartoon was going to be this popular?
And that Wolverine was on the pegs at the Targets around here for a long time too.
A long time. Yep.
I mean, I remember seeing it all over the place.
Yep.
And yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't get that one. No.
No, I only got Magneto from Wave 1. And like a week after I got it right when it came out too. 2 weeks later, I'm seeing Target has them on clearance too. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? So people got that Wolverine that's now almost $100 on clearance.
I should have grabbed him. I passed. I should have got him.
And the Rogue looks like shit, which makes it even worse. Like it's a terrible looking figure.
But she's a central figure to the story, at least so far what I've seen. So
yeah, I will never understand animated figures. I don't know why people want them. I just don't.
Here's another microchip that I picked up from Target. This is the Target exclusive one from Rogue One, I think.
Wow,
those are cool.
And it's pretty cool. It's got the moving wings.
Yeah.
So sorry, get on camera. Lots of hatchet.
Oh my God! Now it's worth nothing.
Yeah, I know. These are kind of weird, the wings, but cool ship though. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm picking up some of that line, but not everything.
Yeah, we need some new lines. We need some new, really good lines. That would make me happy. Not enough lines. Are you guys going to get the Monster Force figures?
I have a couple on pre-order, yeah.
Me too.
What are those ones, Dave? Remind
Fresh
me?
Monkey. Fresh Monkey's making them. Big Bad Toy Store exclusives.
Did you get the Santas? Any of the Santas? The Santas are really good.
I did not, only because I already have the 4 Horsemen, so I don't need more. But they do look nice.
Yeah, they're good figures. That's part of why I pre-ordered a bunch of those. Those Monster Force ones. But they're coming like hot and heavy with those. There a lot of them. Like I ordered a couple in the beginning, and then they were like more and more, and I was like, whoa. Like, do we pre-order all of these?
Yeah, no, it's a lot.
Oh, Kenny is.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a lot, but they definitely do look cool. And then they showed like a werewolf that's going to go up for pre-order this summer, and it's like, oh my God. And like they show you something so good where you go back and look at the other ones, and it's like now I want to order more that I didn't order the first time because they're doing a great job.
Yeah, the Donner Party one I think I like a lot.
Oh yeah, that one's fantastic. Yeah. And there's another Egyptian looking dude too. So he's in like a suit and tie, which doesn't really fit the motif, but I mean, you can make it work.
That's the main villain. That's the main bad guy, I think, right?
I don't even know. Now that you told me that, I have to make sure I ordered that one. Oh my god.
Yeah, I was the same way. I don't think I ordered him. I know you're talking, and I was like picking the cool ones, and then I'm like, well, that's the main bad guy. But I think most of them are still available for pre-order. I think.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. No. So I have to make sure.
That's going to be an interesting one because I think it's based on a comic, but it's a very obscure, thing.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have no idea what it's based on. I don't even care. Just they look cool. So give me them. Yeah. If it's a comic, I'll read the comic. That's great. Fine. How about Savage Crucible? Did you get those?
I ordered whatever is the next wave, the second wave with like the Conan dudes and all that. I didn't get any of the lizard ones. There was a guy in front of us at Shop the Curiosity who had one of the Lemurian figures and was showing us. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, but everybody's complaining about the ankles, I guess, that they're not stiff enough or something.
Yeah, mine have been standing the whole time, so it's weird. So I don't know. I mean, again, it's their first shot, and what someone told me was that they were going to send everyone new feet who ordered from the Kickstarter, and I was like, wow,
that would be.
Is that real, or is that just someone saying that?
I don't know. I can't find anything about it, so I don't know. We'll see. But again, it's fine. Like mine are fine, so I don't know.
Wait,
Rosetta Barbarian, no, that one's awesome.
Yeah, but those the Wave 2 ones. Somebody just had pictures up of those at I think one of the shows in Texas or somewhere.
It was Savage Crucible. They brought them down there. Yeah.
So
look awesome, absolutely awesome.
Yeah, those look fun. So I'm trying to remember when I pre-ordered those. I guess did I already pay for those because it's a Kickstarter, right? Or do I have
you
to
did. Yes.
I did. Okay, good.
Yes.
I kind of like those, because then the big bad ones you don't pay for up front, and it's kind of a shocker. Your thing is processing now. I'm like, oh my god!
And that it's quite brutal. Yep. Yeah, we have a lot to pay for. I wonder if we're going to get another Joe HasLab next month.
But again, at least those are paid for, right? Like the Giant Man is paid for. So when I get the announcement, I'm just all happy. I'm like, oh, here he comes. Like, it's not like, hey, here he comes and you owe us $200.
Right. So I wonder if we're going to give them $200 next month for something else. I just don't know.
Was the Dragonfly a June release announcement?
Yes, last June. Yes.
So it would be time for the next one.
It would be time. But now since Star Wars delayed theirs, like who knows? Like, did it throw off the whole schedule? Like, what are we doing?
I think it's just there's something wrong with that prototype they must have sent them. There's got to be something wrong with it that they didn't want to show it, and they're trying to get it 100% because of all the fan backlash they get. It's got to be.
So, but how?
Get Steve on here. Come on, Steve. Are you watching?
I tried to get an interview. PR said no. So he
oh really? He wouldn't do
it.
PR said no.
PR said no. Yeah. He
Don't
was
they
all
know
for
that's good PR? Like that would be good PR. Like all this secretive bullshit. Like
I know.
I don't know. I just don't get it.
PR doesn't. But they will never understand that though. Like what Steve had said was he said I think this is a great idea. Like we should try to do interviews with some of the tougher critics because that will show that we're really trying to listen. PR said no. So and it's ridiculous. Look what they think I was gonna do. Curse at Steve? Like I would never.
They can bleep it though. Bleep it,
But again though, like it's not a thing. Like you can't judge people just based on what they're saying when they're not in an interview situation. Like again, they could have reviewed the whole thing and then decided whether or not they were gonna post it or not. I wouldn't have cared. That's fine. I would have been a perfect gentleman. The Jersey Gentleman would have been performing that interview.
The Jersey Gentleman. So it wasn't even going to be on your channel. It was they had control of it, and they.
No. I sent the most professional email of all time requesting an interview with Steve, and PR said no.
But again, it's like, think about it. The audience for that is us. It's all, adult people who are going to buy it. Who's going to be offended by, you have an adult discussion. Who gives a crap,
Exactly.
I don't know.
When Dan and Dwight and all them are on someone's live stream, they're cursing their faces off like all the time. Like it really should not be a big deal. But again, like I don't know what they would have thought that I would have said to the guy that would have been inappropriate, but wouldn't have happened. Never would have happened.
Dan was on with Sunti like a week or two ago, wasn't he? Dan Yoon.
Yeah, he was on their show.
Yeah. No, he goes on lots of shows. I'll never get a Legends guy. Like I won't even try. So I won't even try. But again, if PR says no, you can't do anything anyway. So. But it really pisses me off because someone like SWTVC can still be on those roundtables, and he is 10 times worse than I am in the douchebag department. So, like, like that sort of shit really pisses me off. Like,
so back to your original point, though, what do you think the G.I. Joe HasLab will be then? What are your thoughts?
I have heard lots of rumblings about a Rattler, which is the Cobra plane.
Awesome.
Yes. Again, I
want the Rattler. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know shit about what it's going to be, but I the bottom line is I don't care. I'm just buying it. Like whatever they make, I don't give a fuck. Just give me a HasLab.
A relatively smaller jet compared to the Sky Striker. It's kind of compact.
Yes,
I could see them scaling that in a way that would be manageable, and you get a couple of figures with it, and it's like a really
totally an army builder. You could definitely sell multiples of those.
That's the thing. Like there was 25 of them in every single episode of that cartoon. So like that's like that. It really, it's a no-brainer that they should make it, whether it's this one or not. Like, but that to me is a better idea than something like the Thunder Machine, where you probably could put that as a Pulse exclusive and just charge me.
Small. That's too small though.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Just do it as a Pulse exclusive and not a HasLab at all.
Yeah.
Like the Vamp.
Yes. Yeah. So. Yeah, they're going to repaint that Vamp to make it a Stinger any fucking second now.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, but that's like it. I don't know. Like that's what sucks. Like I would rather them do that in like 5 years. Like I hate buying shit that I just bought that they repainted.
Yeah, too soon kind of thing. I see.
Too
like
soon.
the pods, the Tiger Force.
Yeah, just too soon. Like, just spread it out a little. Like, there's no rush. Like, we were going to be buying classified for as long as you're making classified. So,
here's a question for you, Dave. Do you want to collect any Kenner Star Wars stuff?
Of course I did. Have thought about collecting it. I thoroughly encourage anyone to collect actual vintage stuff. I don't understand why you're paying $20 or whatever you're paying for the recreations that they're making now, that retro shit.
Oh,
that I don't understand. Yeah, that I don't understand. Like I understand the whole thing. This is exactly what I had as a kid. Why you want an Ahsoka in that same form? I got nothing. The
retro stuff is getting expensive though.
Exactly.
That Shot the Curiosity. I always try to pick up a Gamorrean Guard, like an original from the 80s.
Oh, you're talking the original Kenner, the vintage, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because that's kind of what they're doing with the retro things, the 5 POA. But I saw Gamorrean Guard, but it was graded. It was like $130 in like a little plastic case.
Yeah.
And then another one I saw loose in a plastic bag. They wanted $30. And I'm like, I'm not paying $30.
If you guys have carded TVC Gamorrean Guards, now is the time to sell them because they're going to re-release those any second now.
I get 2 of them.
Sell them. Mm-hmm. Sell them as soon as this meeting is over.
Okay.
Listen now.
Because they are because it's worth like $50-$60. They're going to release them again. Like Jabba's coming at some point later. They just did the Throne Room. That is a lock for a re-release.
Yeah. Well, Dave, back to this question. Did you collect Star Wars at all, the Kenner stuff? Or you don't have any of that in your current collection, right?
In my current collection, no. But do you think I would be sitting here talking to you fine folks if I did not buy Star Wars figures but somewhere in that time frame? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
This is where we all came from. This is the only reason why we're here, that Kenner line.
Yeah, started most of it.
Agree.
Yeah. I'm going to be 45 on Friday, so it's...
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I had to pull this down off the. See, this is the 3 3/4, so it's not that big. So you could easily scale this up to 6-inch and not have it be massive.
God, that's going to be massive.
You know, it took off vertically. You know, the wing. You know, and you had the little turret gunner back here, so you could have at least 2 figures, probably a ground crew guy. It was awesome. And then all the missiles and everything.
And it came with so many missiles and bombs. It just had so many.
And they're all
that is a lot. That is a lot of missiles. My goodness.
I still have them all. This is the one I had when I was a kid.
That's your childhood one?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that would be my
1984 Hasbro right there. Boom.
So that's my guess.
They re-released this too. They re-released these a couple of years ago at Target. You could pick them up. Yeah. Oh, and it has the Gatling gun in the front here.
I mean, I'll happily buy it. Just turned 40. Yeah, see? Yep.
What do you think the price is on this in 6-inch, though?
I mean, I don't think they'll go.
Rattler?
What was the Dragonfly? 300? It'll probably be the same.
300, right?
Yeah, $299.
I bet they go like 325.
Maybe 325. That's fine. Whatever it is, I'm paying it. I don't give a fuck. Just
600?
make HasLabs. I'll back them.
600? They won't go 600.
They're not going to go 600.
Inflation.
Inflation. You got to spell that with every other letter alternating, no matter what.
Every time. An extra jet in the back. Yeah, the little covers came off the jet, so you could see the.
No, it's a no-brainer. He's right. Like with army building and all the things, like it's a no-brainer. It will back on the first day. Wow,
yeah, I would definitely get it. This is
Mr. Jeremy,
Chris, you got a request.
Oh,
Chris, show Jersey the Robotech Jetfire Striker. Oh, okay. Did you follow Robotech at all? Are you guys anyone into Robotech or no?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, really?
No.
It was like an 80s anime.
While he gets that, Jeremy, are you going to buy the Cantina?
Me?
Yeah. No.
No, I'm the worst Star Wars fan there is.
So this Sky Striker. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
This actually represents 3 different things. It represents G.I. Joe, Transformers, and Robotech.
Wow.
So it's got the Transformers logo on it because it's what's his face Skyfire,
Jetfire.
But it's also a G.I. Joe Sky Striker, but it's also a Robotech jet too that they're all based on.
It looks more like a Transformer than anything else. It's very cool, though. No question.
Yeah. But obviously, and this thing part comes off and stuff, and there's actually a little cockpit in there for another figure. I got this at Toy Vault. They had it on the shelf at Toy Vault. I had never seen this before. I never knew they had it. I think I got it for like $100. But
that's a deal.
Chris, what was Robotech for those who don't know? Give a 30-second Robotech.
Yeah, so Robotech was a Japanese anime. In Japan, it was called Macross, and it was about a giant space fortress. And they also had these transforming jets. It was the first time. So the Jetfire jet from Transformers is actually a jet from this Japanese anime called Macross. And then a bunch of guys in the U.S. bought the rights to Macross in the U.S. and they played around with it a bit and they turned it into Robotech. So in 1985 it was a whole series, but it was episodic. So meaning like the other cartoons like G.I. Joe and Transformers were like one and done each episode. But Robotech, if you watch it, was like a soap opera. So each episode built on itself. And I remember I was like 15 watching that as a kid. And so each episode got more and more into detail and characters actually died in it. And there was romance and all this stuff. And it was like the Earth fighting like this whole alien invasion with these transforming F-14 jets off this giant space battle fortress. And it was like, wow, what is this?
Wow.
So, sounds boring.
Totally. Yeah.
Chris, does that come with figures? If it did, I didn't get them with it. I think this came... Wasn't there like a 5-pack? Well, I don't know if it was no, I don't think it was a 5-pack. I was thinking the thing with ROM Space Knight, but this wasn't in with that.
Do you collect Transformers in general?
Oh, yeah.
You do? I find I really like the ones in the Bumblebee boxes because to me they look like really nice updated versions of the old characters.
because I got the. I don't know if you can see him over here. So I got the giant Megatron.
Yes, you do. Jesus.
And then a bunch of other Transformers and stuff. But yeah, he takes up a lot of shelf space. And
he really does.
So, and I got some of my original Transformers from when I was a kid.
Holy shit, the original.
Yeah, that's you can see the Mythic Legions figure next to him, how big it is.
I see it. So you like them to look animated?
Well, again, I grew up watching the show, and those were some of my earliest figures with G.I. Joe and Transformers that I got.
Right, yeah. No, that seems to be a real comment. It who buys the legacy figures? Like, if everyone wants Studio Series or like the 86 stuff, who's buying the legacy figures? Does anyone want them?
I don't know.
I'm really asking. Like, I don't know about that whole world, so
Do you have the YOLO Park figure, Jeremy?
I didn't grab YOLO Park. I'm still waiting to pull the trigger on that. I'm heavy in this is Chris's fault. I got heavy into the 3-0 line. So this is really the MDLX.
That's really nice.
And then you got Megatron.
See, why is he so tiny? He shouldn't be the same size.
Oh, they're not in scale.
Oh, that's better. Okay, got it.
Very good. Block out that light. There we go. Yeah, no, they're not in scale. No, Bumblebee is appropriately sized.
Okay, good.
But I mean, I think for like, I don't care about transforming. I care about the robots being able to be hyperposed. So I think the 3-0 stuff kills it. But YOLO Park, when we did the meetup the other week, Bruno brought the YOLO Park Megatron, and it's pretty good for $60.
So wait, that's like a model kit though, right? Like, that's not like a real figure.
It's more like a build of
10 pieces. It's like click, click, click.
And it moves. So once you click it together, it moves. You can pose it and all the things.
Up, the eyes light up. The cannon lights up. You can pose it. It's got like weathering already on it. It's amazing.
It's fantastic, cool. And it's got and it even has articulated fingers.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I would if you're I don't want to I'm not the Transformers person, but I'd say it's pretty definitive in terms of if you're looking for a non-transforming Megatron.
I could care less about transforming the Transformers. I want them in robot form, and that's it.
Yeah, so, I don't have any of mine really displayed in vehicle form.
That's the other thing. Nobody does. So why do they continue to do it that way? Like, just...
Well, did you see, what is it, Hot Wheels
are they pretending?
Just a car of the truck there of Optimus Prime in the trailer. They're doing.
That's fine.
Hot Wheels? Yeah.
See, that all that is well and good. But again, like, are we pretending that these Transformers are bought by children? Are we, is that what we're doing?
Not when they're $60 to $100 each.
Exactly. Exactly.
Mommy, can I have this? No.
No. You can have this piece of shit for 10. Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I've seen a bunch of Transformer shelves from people, and I've never seen vehicle modes ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Only if everyone's buying two.
All right.
Like, if you're that big of a fan.
All right, and you can't do that. I mean, come on, they're too expensive to do that. Well, a Voyager is what, $35 now? So
a lot of those went to clearance too at Ollie's. There's that Starscream with the throne I got for $14 at Ollie's.
See, and there's nothing wrong with that figure, so that's a shame. Like, I don't know, they would just make too many though. Like, around that time, the production number was just out of control.
GoBots, anyone? Did anybody collect GoBots?
I had a few as a kid, but very few.
I had a few as a kid, and I would get mad at my parents for getting them because I thought they were cheap ripoffs of the Transformers.
They are.
Well, if you watch the history, no, I think the GoBots were first over in Japan.
I know, but to me, they weren't as cool as Transformers.
But they were too simple. They were like 5p away, and the Transformers, though, much more detailed at least.
Yep. Me too. Cheap ripoffs. I don't care if they were first. Don't even tell me these things. Cheap ripoffs.
So, Jeremy, what do you think the Mythic release on Friday is going to be then?
I legitimately have no idea. All I know is my wallet already hurts.
I know, right?
Are you both?
I want to get that YOLO Park Megatron, and I'm like, that's $60, and I don't know, man.
Are you both all in on the Legion's wave no matter what?
No.
No?
Oh, no?
You are.
On new figures, if it's army builder stuff that I already have, I'll probably pass on those. But most of them, if it's all new figures, I'll be at least all in.
Yeah.
And then I usually get one or two others.
Yeah.
Because I got the all in for the Cosmic Wave.
I'm not as big on the cosmic stuff. I have a few. I have like 12. Like I'm not as big on them.
They're good. That red pilot's awesome.
Yeah, see, I already have a white pilot. I have a black pilot. Like I don't need a red one, you know?
Red one's better than the white and the black one.
But that's fine. I don't need to be.
See, I put different heads on them and stuff too. I mix them up, or I'll tear them apart and put other pieces together with them and make them different. You know.
All right. So when you're one of those guys, then I understand it. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't ever want to do that. I don't even like swapping heads. Like I want it to come in the package how I want it to be on the shelf. If I have to swap a head, I'm annoyed. I have a few, like 12. Yeah. Well, that's what 12 is a few. There's like probably 50 of them now.
Kenny's going to have 100 by the end of the year, I think.
It's all our fault. Like this is a rabbit hole that we created for him. But yeah, I think Dave, my thing with Legions right now, and maybe this is something that like I've been riding a little too comfortably on, is I'm finding, because I don't go all in, I'm a little bit more selective. Okay. I'm finding that with the recent waves, there are enough retailers carrying it and offering discounts at a point where I'm willing to wait. And I'm getting them for the original cost. Sometimes better than the original cost, because it ends up like if I'm backing out the tax and I'm backing out the shipping from 4-H, I'm paying less to the retailers.
You mean like comic book stores, like local stores?
No, I'm getting them from people who distribute.
Huh. You know what's funny about that is they're not supposed to put them on sale without okay from the Four Horsemen.
That's
so.
That's why I would not divulge.
Don't reveal your sources.
Public.
Fair enough.
But,
okay.
But I mean, but even if you go to eBay, like there's people who will list it at the retail price, and then you offer them $5-10 less, and then at the end of the day, it's like, you know, unless you're going all in. I mean, all in usually is the best deal, but like even then with the tax and shipping on like what was it? The last one was like $500 for $565 for the all-in wave.
Yeah.
And then you add, you add even a 5% tax, you're adding another $25+ on it. Like it's just I don't need everything, and I'm willing to wait instead of putting the money up for 18 months.
I understand. I completely understand that.
So here's a cosmic I did like a head swap on and turned him into like a space wizard.
That's cool.
So I made the soft goods cloth things here, and
you made that?
Yeah, the cape was kind of easy. You just put a wire in it with like some it's like a two-sided fabric tape. And then these like soft goods here, I just kind of cut a thing out that kind of goes down his back, and then the two things go over the front, put it under his belt. And this is Kristar's sword.
Kristar's sword. I see it.
And then that's the Hawkeye head.
I see that too. That's pretty good.
But yeah, I like it. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I like doing stuff like that, you know, to mix them up. So I have like two of this guy, and But somebody was asking about the QC issue. So the only QC issue I've had is with this guy. I think everybody has it where, you know, it's like he can't hold the mace. You know, no matter what I do, I have him up against the shelf and it's kind of leaning against the wall to hold it up.
Yeah.
But you could put some goop in there to stiffen his arm up. But
this is an ongoing thing with a lot of figures now. So my Whiplash. The new Whiplash from Marvel Legends, same deal. Like you put the whip in and it's
really,
yeah, yeah, that sucks.
No bueno.
No bueno. So do we think? Here's the one thing that I read when they were announcing the Legions wave. They're like, you know, the four whatever they are, the four horsemen. Yeah, whatever they are. They called the Four Horsemen? The Elithia, Arthur. Okay. So they are defeated. And this is what we've been collecting the whole time, like these factions. Like, are we going outside of these factions now? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, and how did they lose? Like, how are they not inundating us with comics and books and shit? And they're like, oh yeah, Jeremy's writing it. For how long now? Like, how long are we waiting?
Because the four horsemen of the apocalypse, right? It's war, pestilence, hunger,
and death.
Or famine, war, pestilence, famine, and
death.
Right. But that's supposed to be at the end of times. They all come and it's all over. So how do you defeat the four horsemen of the apocalypse?
Right. Like, how am I to believe that this guy wearing, you know, a lion's head as armor beat anybody? You know, like, especially when you look at the four horsemen and what they look at, like, I don't buy it. I need to know the story.
Clearly, they recruited a dragon. A very large dragon. That's Jeremy Girardi. He's 2 feet tall by 2 feet long with a long tail. Go. And I want flame pieces too, like a 3-foot flame piece that's coming out of his mouth, like a clear piece.
Me too. Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm in for that, bro.
I'm still waiting to invest in Chris's dragon hand puppet attached to a dragon T-shirt for my shots, because I don't need the 3-foot dragon. I will just have the hand puppet and then put on a sleeve that matches, and that's fine for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that head is interesting. You get the whole neck piece there. Yeah.
I don't know what to make of this. I didn't know about this. It sucks.
They only did it for that. They only did it for like that new. So that's how they're going to have to use for that new suit body now. Yeah.
That's like
there is
the reverse.
There's no hinge. There's no disc. Yep. There's no double ball joint. So all you have is a single ball. And
it's not set super well.
What the heck is that?
You've got this is Tombstone from Spider-Man, but you've got no tilt. There is no head tilt. There's no
very limited.
It's like very.
That's pieces, I guess, but
it's weird because like everyone wants more articulation, and so how do you even consider giving us less?
Here's less.
Right.
That is just crazy.
That's really weird. Yeah,
that's not something Marvel Legends should be doing. A fixed head like that.
I agree.
I'm really surprised. I didn't see any reviews on this beforehand. I just opened it.
Isn't the Ben Parker the same thing? The Ben Parker figure, the one in the same wave?
Maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good question. He only has one head, so I don't know. And he's very posable, so probably not.
Which one is that? The Spider-Man with the sweatshirt?
Yeah.
No. It's in the story it's final. No, is it Final Shot? The one where he's got like a collar.
Yeah.
Last Man Standing. Oh yes, probably with that one.
I think they did the ball peg, the non-moving. It's very Mezco, old Mezco.
Yeah,
because Mezco would do that with like the old Joker and some of their original figures.
No, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
This. Like, usually you'd get a disc joint in there or something, you know.
Yep.
Even 4H has added the disc joint into it.
Yeah. Huh. Licensed Hasbro product is weird though, man. Like, I would love to know all of the specifics as far as the cost and I would like to know all the shit that they won't tell us, basically. You know? All of it.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll ever find that out.
We're never going to. Never. Yes. Hal McFarlane of them, indeed. Yes. Very good.
I thought McFarlane this week was going to be doing Marvel figures, but
no.
Statues
only.
You got the statue license somehow.
All right. Yeah. No, there was no way. I mean, what are they doing?
7-inch Marvel.
No.
That's different than 6-inch. We'd have to collect them all again.
No.
Diamond Select already has it.
Yeah, that's true. Diamond Select already has that. That's true.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You're right. That's right. You're right. That's a good figure, though, right? That's awesome.
This is a great figure.
What's that one?
This is the Marvel Select Captain America.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't know how Diamond Select does it, because those things like never go out of stock. They make a figure and then it's available for like 10 years.
It's true. It's true.
Sure. But they're getting better.
Like, what do you like about that, Jeremy? Why do you say that's really good?
I think it's a pretty good I think it's a good classic look. It gives you 3 different options in terms of you can have you can have this old school look with the angled shields. You can go more modern with his with a regular like blue neck with the full mask. It's pretty articulated. I like that they put in a very subtle sculpt for the scales. Like you probably can't see it on camera, but there's just like there's spots where they're scaling. It's pretty well. It poses pretty well. So again, I got it on Free Comic Book Day at Rubber Chicken for $22. Absolutely worth it. Tons of accessories. Is it out of scale for Legends? Yeah, but I think it's great.
This is what happens when I let Jeremy go to the Rubber Chicken sale before I get there.
That's correct.
I'm like, well, there's no Captain America. Oh well, somebody must have got him.
I will say this: if my local guys, sorry, Dave, there's a website, Jay's CD and Records, is doing a Memorial Day sale, and it's 25% off. And he has some Legions, and he has some Legends, and he has Marvel Select, and he has some Joes, and he has Valaverse. So if we get an order over $100, it's free shipping.
Jay's CDs, what'd you say it was?
Jay's CDs and JAYS CDs and Records, I think. I have to go find the actual website. I got it pulled up.
Does he have the bone collector with the blood on it?
No, he does not. It's not a ton of stuff, but if you're looking to just kind of fill some holes, like he's got like the head pack.
Is it near you, Jeremy? Did you go in there? Is what you're saying?
No. I'd order online. I ordered from him on around Christmas time because he had a really good deal. It's jaystoysandgames.com.
Okay, cool. So you're saying we all pool in and get something for $100 to get free shipping, and then we get to share the savings.
Correct. And so if someone wanted that, I know he had, at least at the time, I know they had that Captain America, so you could get that for 25% off.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Cool.
How about Legos? Any of you delve into Legos?
I'm a big Lego fan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel about Lord of the Rings?
Big Lord of the Rings fan too. Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel about Barad-dûr?
I think it looks pretty cool. I've only watched a little bit on it. What do you think? It looks good, right?
Oh, I will be teleporting to my not so local Lego store on June 1st and being there when they open, so that there is no chance I will be missing that.
Now, how much is that thing? I saw
only $450.
Oh, yikes.
How tall is it though? Is it like 2 feet or 3 feet? It's big, right?
It's big. Yeah, no, it's big.
It looks cool. Similar to the Avengers Tower they just put out too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks cool too.
Yeah.
Help out a really bad nerd. What building is that? Is that the Tower of Sauron? Or
yes.
Yeah. Eye of Sauron.
So yeah, I can't wait. It's like
they had Orthanc. They had the Orthanc Tower a couple of years ago. I almost got that. That looks so cool too, with the Lego finish on it and everything. And that I think now that goes for a ton of money, right? Isn't that like sought after? But that was expensive too. I want to say that was like in the $400 range when it came out.
I believe
that was expensive.
I think it was $350, and I fucking sold mine. I was such a mistake.
Oh wow.
So
that was big too. I saw that in the store, in the Lego store. They had it built.
Dude.
Like, whoa.
So this will be even bigger. Like the Barad-dûr will be even bigger than that.
And it's got the big articulated eye on the top, right? So that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Can't wait.
Did you see the Dungeons and Dragons set? That looks really cool too.
Also looks
the giant red dragon on top.
Yeah. No question. I don't need that, but looks amazing.
Yeah.
The two other sets coming out, I think they're both this year, is the Nightmare Before Christmas set, which they haven't shown yet, but there's been leaked pictures. Also looks amazing. And the Jaws set.
Oh, there's a Jaws set.
Yes.
Lego Jaws.
Does he eat the other figures? Like, can you put the other figures in his...
It appears as though he does. It looks like it's the scene where he is eating the boat. So
swallow your whole.
No, yeah,
wow.
that's gonna be really something nice. That one's not like a big set though, so that's not horribly expensive.
Right.
Yeah, no, I can't wait.
I have the big Lego Star Destroyer. I went to Star Wars Celebration years and years ago.
Nice.
When what was it? Attack of the Clones was coming out, and they had this contest there where Lego was there, and they had them on display, and they did a race. They had two teams building a Lego Star Destroyer, like racing, like the big one, the 3-foot long one. And I'm like, I got to get one of those. So I ordered it and had it shipped back to my house.
And how much was that even back then?
That was $300 back then, and it took me 2 weeks to build it.
Oh yeah,
like every night, a couple of hours a night for 2 weeks. And I still have it over here, but
here. So let's see. This is let me see if I can reach that far. I don't know if I can. So the biggest appeal of Legos now. Am I facing?
We lost your video, Dave.
Oh.
It's your Wi-Fi. You have to bring that Lego set to you.
I can't.
It's too big.
Whoa.
Never mind. How did I turn it off? What did I do?
I don't know. You're cameraless.
Oh man. There's no on-off button for it. Like, what are they even talking about?
I don't know.
Your browser has lost connection with your camera. Make sure you stay. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm gonna plug it.
Well, while you're figuring that out,
yeah,
I finally got the Lego Death Star this year. I don't know, was it last summer, I guess, and I built that. That was awesome. I loved it.
Where's that? Is that in your room there with you?
It's down here in my basement. It's on the other corner, but yeah. But yeah,
I've been close to getting that. I've seen that. It's got all the different rooms in it and everything, right?
Yeah, it's really neat. It's got different scenes from the original film, and really cool set. I got it without the minifigures though, so I don't have all the characters, but I got a good deal on it. So
see, that's an idea I had, Dave, for ChrisCon, was to make a big diorama of the Death Star with all like different rooms. Like the conference room and a docking bay with the Falcon in there. Probably have to be 3 3/4, but it'd still be cool. We do a big thing, and we have different teams build the different rooms and put them all in there and do it 360.
That would be awesome. I'd love to be part of that. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah.
All right, you're in charge. Get started.
Okay.
So I'll show this. They were talking about the Iosaur, and I still have this in the.
Oh my god,
that's awesome!
Still got the price tag on it too. When the figures were $5.99. That's the.
Wow, that is really cool. Yeah,
it's fun.
I haven't seen.
You need the rest of it though. They forgot to put the rest of it. I think it. Oh, let's see if it still talks. No, it's fried. I guess
it had a sound.
I guess so. Yes, it's try me. Push button.
Huh.
Includes 3 4 batteries. Yeah, I used to light up and say stuff too. I see you.
if you guys decide to build that Death Star, I plan on taking the role of Jyn Erso's father, and I will plan how to destroy it.
You'll self-destruct.
Oh, to destroy it? Didn't he build it? Jyn Erso's father came up with the whole right. Wasn't he
and
the one?
Also, the way in which it would be destroyed.
Jeremy will have this little shaft on the top where he drops an M80 into it. And
you guys have seen the Family Guy episode, right? Where Stewie is like Darth Vader, and he's like, "Yes, this thing is invincible, right?" And they're like, "Well, actually, there's a small little hole, and if they hit, maybe we should board that up, right?" No, it's fine. No, I mean, like, why don't we just cover that? He's like, "No, we'll just leave it open."
That's great.
Yep, I will attach.
Yeah.
I'll attach a little X-wing with an M80, and the X-wing will fly by and drop the M80 down, and all of you can weep while you're not a moon.
I would not be able to hide my shock and horror. I would be overwhelmed.
Well, I've got the it's like a quadcopter thing that's the Millennium Falcon that flies. So we can fly that in. You fly that in. Let's blow this place. But yeah, modular diorama but it's got to be bigger. He's saying use like little railroad model figures, but we got to use.
He's saying that railroad clubs and groups do that approach to a large setup. Everybody takes a piece of it and then they assemble it together.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this HasLab is going to be. It's going to be very modular. They're going to sell us this one thing for $500 with all the figures, and then they're going to fucking add on to it for a shit ton for years to come.
Oh, onto the cantina?
Yeah.
Like add on what? Like the rest of Tatooine?
I mean, you will have, by the end of it, like you'll have rooms that you didn't even know were part of the cantina. Just watch.
You'll have your
there's little holes like you can see in the leaked pictures. Like,
yeah.
You could make the hangar that the Millennium Falcon sits in.
That's right. Yeah, that'd be big. Be big.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna end up.
I kind of wish Hasbro would do something ambitious like that. And
there'll be the Bantha Wash House.
Yeah,
the Bantha Wash House.
It will come smelling like a Bantha.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really
I don't know.
Well, Jabba's palace was just a walk away, right? Boba Fett used to just walk there to the cantina, right?
Don't get me started.
He's walking down the street with his helmet off. Let's walk to the cantina. Yes. Okay.
That
Let
show
everybody
is
push me around.
I don't know if I want to be a bad guy.
Yes. Maybe I'm going to be good now.
He was essentially, since you brought up Family Guy, is essentially like the episode where they move into the country and Stewie's on the porch and is like, "It's good to have land."
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Boba Fett, do you want to take like one of our scooter bikes down to the cantina? No, you guys ride those behind me. Your colorful scooters. I like those. Very beautiful. You're very mod on your scooter bikes.
What was with the cyberpunk insertion there? Like,
why aren't we getting the scooter bikes? Everybody asked Mr. Stevie, where are the scooter bikes? Where is Blue Harvest saying, hey, why aren't there TVC scooter bikes? He wants all of the rainbow colors of the scooter bikes. That's what he'll get. Imagine they go, we're TVC release. You're getting all the scooter bikes.
That's a great question. No one asked for those. The Cyberpunk Power Rangers. Nobody wants those.
I haven't heard a peep about the scooter bikes. They were kind of interesting.
I was going to say, I might buy them. I might, if they made them in Black Series.
With all the mirrors and everything out the side.
So ridiculous. They would stand out in your collection just like they stood out in the show. They were wrong. They're just wrong.
Didn't match
I can't argue with that.
The aesthetic.
Someone posted, I don't know who it was, but someone posted a picture of all of the sold out Black Series prequel figures. And they were like, great job. Keep showing Hasbro that we want prequel figures.
Okay.
The question is, do you guys think that even registers to anyone at Hasbro?
Like 6-inch Black Series?
Yes.
Prequel? Yeah, it should. I mean, I would think we'd get more of those. We talked about this last time, that we don't have, a prequel Yoda, the whole Jedi Council that everyone would jump at. And the same thing, sell all the seats. Like I've got the 3 3/4 one with all the chairs, and all that. I got that set up, but I'd love to have a 6-inch one, with all the Jedi Masters.
I would like them as well. I buy them in a second. But does it actually register to Hasbro? Like, wow, these sold well. We should make more prequel figures. I don't think it does.
10 Acolyte figures instead.
Yeah.
God forbid we don't make what's currently on the fucking Disney Channel. We have to do that no matter what. But to me, it's like, well, they're like, well, can we repaint something to make a fucking crazy Jedi who sat in these chairs? No? Okay, then we're not making it. Like, that's all I think that they think about. It's just, if it's not a reuse or repaint, like, think about it. They make how many new sculpts per year in Star Wars? Across both lines.
Well, how many Jedi Council members they have now? They have Coyote-Mundi, right? He's coming out. They got Mace Windu.
They got Mace Windu. The new Yoda is
finally
coming.
announced Yoda.
You can, they have parts of Yoda they can use.
He's coming. The new Yoda is coming with his chair. It's in a 2-pack with.
So there you go.
Yeah,
so we got Yoda. We got Obi-Wan.
Yep.
So you could probably use Yoda for the Yaddle, right? You could use parts of Yoda for Yaddle. So
absolutely.
Just new head.
Absolutely.
And then you make the other, whatever it was, 6 or 8 of them.
Right. Where you run into
Plo
trouble.
Koon. No, we have Plo Koon, right?
We do have Plo Koon, yes.
Yeah, we got Plo Koon. The squid head guy wasn't on there, right? What the heck's his name?
Kit Fisto. No, he was
Kit
not.
Fisto wasn't a council member. Yeah, we have this dude. We have like half the council already. Just re-release them with the stupid chairs and a little floor piece. I'd buy him again with that. To get the chair and like the floor, just like they did with the symbol in the middle and all.
I probably
we're getting Anakin. You could put Anakin in the middle.
You run into trouble with Oppo Rancisis or something like that. The guy with the snake body.
Yeah.
Yeah, we run into trouble there. And the dude whose name I completely forget with the really long neck and the little head, whoever that guy is.
Oh,
this is where you run into trouble.
Euro Poof.
Yeah, Euro Poof. That's it. Good job.
Wow, that was a deep cut.
That was a deep cut. And again, I'd buy those in a second. Like in a second. Yeah, there he is.
Now he's 6-inch. If I move him closer, he's 6-inch. But no, this is who was the Golden Emperor guy there in the sequels there? I can't remember his name now.
The Golden Emperor?
Oh, yeah, in the sequel.
Oh, Snoke.
Yeah, use the Snoke body and just put a long head on it, right? It's Snoke with a long head.
Maybe. Do we even know what happened to that guy? Like, do we have any info at any point?
Oh, this guy?
That guy, yeah.
Oh, who knows? I don't know.
Right? I have no idea.
He shows up in a comic, probably.
Probably, but I don't know the story. Like, this is where, dude, they could do so much.
You're just asking for your head to be cut off, though, with this.
Totally, yeah.
I mean,
you see this comment?
They should do a show from between episodes 1 and 2 with these Jedi in it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd be all about that.
Dan says in the interview, Steve Evans said that they trend younger for Black Series. That's their market research. So they're trying to do. Well, then they'd be doing lots of prequel stuff, you would think.
A lot, yeah. They're full of shit. So
maybe they're finally waking up to it because 10 years they only had Jar Jar and a couple others, So.
I have to watch that interview. How long ago was that interview?
It's a magazine. It says Toy Collector Magazine.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the recent issue. I have it. It's coming for me. I actually subscribe to it. So,
because I don't buy that for a second. Like, do you think the Black Series customer base is not us?
But he's saying with the prequels, though, right?
He's saying Black Series. Yes, he said they think their Black Series collector base trends younger. I say horse and shit.
I don't see a lot.
So corollary to that would be that the TVC crowd trends older. That's what I hear him saying there. Also, which that's true.
That's definitely true. Yes. But I think it's the same people. There's people like us who have been just like, no, now I want everything 6-inch. And there's people on the other end, like, no, this is what I started with. I want everything 3 3/4. I just think they're splitting the base. I think it's still all us. Gray. Exactly. There's more.
I'm going to pick up some hair dye tomorrow.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, this guy, is like a Jedi body. They just like put like a little. That's not too hard to make with like a snake thing around them. Come on.
Yeah. They're
got some parts. You got some parts you could reuse though.
They're not going to do that. Let's face it. They're just not. They're just never. It's amazing though. Like, I would love that. What the fuck happened to him too? This is another guy. He's dead by episode 2.
A hole.
Right? Like, he's gone by episode 2, and we have no idea what happened to him. So why are we
I want to know this dude's backstory. Is he half a Yoda character and like a half human or something?
He dies in the Clone Wars cartoon. That I saw, and that I know.
But like, was he a Yoda dude, or was he like a half Yoda?
No.
No, he's a different kind of guy.
A whole different species?
No. Different. Do you remember when that
figure Yaddle, though? This is Yaddle's the girl. That's right.
That's Urine Peel or something like that. Something Peel. You remember he came in the 2-pack with Yaddle? What?
Yeah, it's like Even Peel or something. Evan Peel.
Even Peel. That's it. Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Peel.
That's it. They sold that figure with Yaddle for the price of one figure back then. That is unbelievable. Can you even imagine them considering doing that now?
They would double it for deluxe.
Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be like a $44 deluxe.
30-year-olds are younger. Yes, good point, Rick. We are ancient. Yeah. Phantom Menace kids have all the money. Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Do.
I mean, they've been doing a ton of clones, tons and tons of clones.
So and I don't want any more. Yeah. Like, I want no more fucking clones. Not one.
This is Yaddle. It's just Yoda with like some red long hair.
Yep. I buy that in Black Series.
Yeah.
In a second.
Again, once you do a Yoda, you're almost there, right?
Easy. Yeah, one head. And
hair.
Chris, did she come with a warning label?
Let me see.
It's my obligatory joke from last time.
This is not a sex toy. She comes with this unusual chair, though. I don't know. Can I bend her over the chair? Let's see. Hold on.
Stop.
Oh, my God.
Bend over the chair. I don't know.
Violet.
There we go. That's
good Lord.
Oh, my God. No.
Chris, if it makes you feel any better, I'm working up. I'm reaching up a dude's skirt trying to attach his leg.
A dude's skirt. Is it Boba Fett's skirt?
Opened them.
Yeah, Anubis.
Yeah, since his leg popped off.
His leg popped off.
So I'm trying to get him back in. I'm gonna probably need a little bit of heat, but
fucking Four Horsemen, man.
Don't break them.
If I had $1 every time, this is my fiance too. If I had $1 every time JM said he wasn't collecting Star Wars anymore, and she's not wrong. Thank you, my sweetest. It's very nice of you.
She's not wrong. Something similar. Yep.
She is.
I'm
not
just impressed
wrong.
that your wife tuned in and is listening.
Me too. I'm surprised she's hanging in there at 10:03.
She's like, when are you going to be done with this stupid stream?
No, she loves when I hang out with you guys. She encourages it so much.
Yeah, why don't we have a 6-inch shock T yet?
Again, what would it take to make her? It's just some soft goods and a fucking head, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
There's got to be a body you can throw under the cloth, and
absolutely, no question. Any female body would work.
This guy too. Just put a Jedi. Who was
easy.
This guy?
That's just a head. Eoth Cole or something like that.
Eoth Cole.
Again, just a head.
Yeah, they are. Throw in the chair.
Yep, they have all these Jedi bodies from the Acolyte now, so they have plenty to choose from. The Acolyte looks better and better with every preview they show, and I feel like I have like a false sense of security now that I'm like really hoping that it's good.
It might be okay. Yeah.
And like the chances of that being wrong are so high that it's really scary. I do not want to be disappointed again. I just don't.
You got to lower your expectations.
The one thing I'm a little upset about is the figure of the headmaster teacher there, where he's teaching the kids.
Yeah.
And he's got like a white, like almost like a cape on when he's teaching them.
Yeah.
That's the one I want, but they're releasing him just in a brown Jedi robe. I'm like, I don't want them. I want him in that different, outfit, like with the white cape look really cool. I'm like, do I need another dude in a brown robe? You know what I mean? Like,
that's the re-release to make you buy it twice, because God forbid we buy anything once. So yeah.
I know, let's go.
Like the Kenobi show with all those Kenobi figures we got. Crazy.
Oh yeah.
We have way too many Kenobis. Ooh.
I am excited about Alkalite, though. I do have positive. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm trying to temper my expectations, So.
I, too, am very much trying to temper them. But again, with every preview they show, it looks better and better. So my hopes are pretty high now. I hopefully will be buying those figures. I have a good topic of conversation. I have to get my book. Hold on one second.
All right. Practical effects, props, cool aliens, maybe some humor. Yeah, that'd be nice. It's kind of the classic recipe of Star Wars.
I'm curious about the Chewbacca, whatever he is, Jedi there. What's the
the
Wookiee Jedi?
The Wookiee.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I mean, I'm assuming he's going to still do the right and not talk like English, but
same actor, isn't it? The same actor that played the other. I can't remember if he played Chewbacca.
Cranston there, or Caranthemum, or Chewbacca in the movies. Like they had a new actor in like the sequel movie, right? Because what's his name was too old, right?
Yeah.
Didn't the original actor pass away last year?
Yeah,
a couple years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. Oh, you're saying is that sarcasm on the Acolytes? No, I think you're being serious, right, about the Acolyte. I mean, I'm the same way. I've seen the previews, I've heard the criticisms and stuff, and I'm hopeful for it. I mean, but it all depends. I mean, if we already saw all the best parts, and it's just going to be a talk fest, where they just talk about stuff and and bullshit, or is it going to be an action-packed thing where everybody's blazing lightsabers and fighting each other, and there's Sith and all kinds of interesting stuff going on? I don't know.
Yeah, Rick says it is the same Jonas who played Chewie in the sequel trilogy. Because Peter Mayhew had passed on. Young Wookiee character.
Is that one of the figures they're releasing, the Wookiee Jedi, or no? Is he in the batch?
No, they haven't. They have not announced him yet. No.
See, I'd like that character too.
Okay. You ready for this?
Sure.
How many? So Hasbro started taking. We have to switch back to Marvel for this one because Star Wars isn't.
Oh, is this your notebook? Do you have your notebook? All right.
Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah.
Handy dandy.
I love the notebook time.
So you know how I love counting. I'm a big counter. I love it. So Hasbro started taking Legends seriously in 2012. Okay. We agree with that. After the return with the Thor in the box with that was the hammer. You know what I'm talking about? Everything before then was shit. There's a chance it was good somewhere after that. Okay. How many characters, how many Spider-Man figures have they made in the last 12 years?
Spider-Men, M-E-N.
I'm going to say
so
60.
60 is a solid 60 is a solid guess.
Really?
Yes.
I say 5 a year times 12 years.
I'd say like, I don't know, 28.
28.
Oh, is that too low? Really?
That is monstrously too low.
I mean, are we talking like Peter Parker Spider-Man? Or are we talking like Miles Morales and
Miles and Ben both count? We're talking Spider-Man.
Count?
Yes, they count.
And Spider-Man Japanese. Okay, I don't know. 42.
61.
Jeremy,
what do you think? He's counting them all right now. He's looking at them on the shelf.
Gears are turning in his head.
He's like 31, 32. Oh, there's one.
I don't know if we're at 100.
Black costume too. Black costume.
We're especially females too.
No, I did not count Spider-Woman. No.
Yeah.
Just Spider-Man.
Well, Jeremy's number's 100. There you go.
No, it's not quite. I'll go with 95 just for round numbers.
Really?
You're between 72. See, he's not bad.
So six per year.
72.
72. Who's next?
Iron Man.
Iron Man. How many?
Yep.
Same Iron Man.
58.
MCU figures, of course, count because they love to re-release Iron Man figure, the same figure 44 times. So
let's see.
If Peter's at 70, if Spider-Man's at 72, Iron Man's not too far behind.
Is he ahead though? Because
Spider-Man is 1. Movie. So we're gonna do 58. The top 5 in order. Spider-Man is 1.
Oh, he is. Okay, so it's got to be under 72.
Yes.
65. My number's 58.
Wow, you're both very close.
I'll go in between. I go 60.
61.
Oh,
60 fucking one Iron Man. Now name me one Iron Man figure that didn't go on clearance. I'll wait. There was that 1 2-pack that was with Spider-Man that was a Target exclusive from the movie that was rare as fucking balls for some reason. Name another one.
A super popular Iron Man figure.
So hang on. Does it being put on clearance due to system error?
No, that doesn't count. How about the one with Thanos and the snap?
One with Thanos, the one with Thanos went on clearance very quickly, but that was because of a system error, not because of sales.
So it went on sale on Amazon no matter what. It did.
Oh, it did? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That was a good one, though. I like that 2-pack. That was great. Came with a bunch of heads. Did you not get that because it was MCU?
I don't have anything MCU. I will never, ever.
But you watched the movies, right? You watched Endgame and all, right?
And there has been nothing good since Endgame. So, yeah, no. And even then, even though I watch them, I want none of them in action figure form. It's just not something I am ever going to be interested in.
Right.
Hey, Chris, do you have any Eternals figures?
The only ones I have were the movie Turtles. I got the
Eternals.
Very funny.
Oh, Eternals. Oh.
So, yeah, we talked about it last time. I'm just joking. We talked a lot about the Eternals figures quite a bit last stream.
Dave,
they're pretty brutal.
Most recent Extremis.
Most recent Extremis still went on sale, but it did sell okay. But it went on sale to sell out on Amazon.
The one from the Shang-Chi wave.
On deep holy fuck clearance. What are we talking about with that?
No, the one that everyone is the new body that looks like the Marvel vs. Capcom body.
The one with the blue head, with the translucent head?
Oh no, fuck that one. That one that was ridiculous. No,
okay.
The one I don't know the armors. It's the one they did the special SDCC pack that came with the cannon in the brighter colors.
That's on clearance right now.
No, I know, but they did the first release of that when
the modular armor. Yeah, modular.
Did that go in deep? The darker version?
The which one? The darker version?
Yeah, in the Shang-Chi wave. Wasn't that part of the Shang-Chi wave?
No, this is where you're fucking it up. So the translucent blue head was the one in the Shang-Chi wave. Oh. The one you're talking about was in the Ursa Major wave.
That's right.
Right, where they had 3 Iron Men in that wave.
Correct. And that was the only one that I didn't see hit clearance, but
it's nerding out.
So it was 2 per case, so there is no shot that people could sell out for that one, because that one, the 2 per cases have a 0% chance of not hitting sale. But you are right that it sold okay. It's not terrible.
Does Rescue count? Are you counting Rescue?
No.
Because she sold out, right? She didn't go on clearance, I don't think, right? Rescue?
You can still get you can get the Rescue and Captain Marvel set on clearance for $22 on Amazon.
There you go. So yeah, you got nothing. Don't even get me started on the selling power of MCU figures. It's not much. Who's 3?
Figure 3?
Who's 3?
Thor.
No.
Oh, for most figures?
Captain America.
Yes. How many?
Boy, there's less of him.
Significantly less.
Yeah.
40. I don't know.
Ooh.
I'll go 38. Guess. I'll actually go lower than him on that one.
One more?
I go 43.
44. 44 Captain Americas. One more. Who's next?
All right, after Captain America.
Yeah, maybe it's Thor, right? It's got to be Thor with all the different Thor movies, no? No.
Could be Star-Lord?
Star-Lord has 12 figures.
Really?
It feels like a lot because we've seen them so much because none of them really sold. So he has 12.
Black Widow.
Black Widow has 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right.
So we're going back to
Hulk. No?
Hulk has 18.
Oh, all right. We're getting closer.
The one you're looking for has 31. So who do they make all the fucking time?
I can't see my shelves from here.
It's a very, very obvious person that you're missing.
Wolverine.
There we go.
Yes.
Wolverine.
You get Wolverine. Oh, Nikes.
You want to know the most? Yeah. You want to know the most shocking number of characters that have just characters per figure to me is Carnage. how many serial killer Carnages did they make? When you think the fact that so many characters have no figures and that, some of them are lucky to have the one, how many fucking Carnages?
9?
I know I have at least 5.
You've got 5. You're only missing one.
Okay,
6?
there you go.
No, you can't have 5 because 2 of them aren't
I have
out yet.
5
You have 4.
Carnage.
All right, so you might have one from before 2012.
Oh, maybe not then. Okay, 4.
Yeah.
Maybe I have 4.
There have been 6. 6.
Wow.
Why do we need this many fucking Carnages? Why?
Because the tendrils changed a little bit.
The tendrils changed slightly.
Come on. You want to do Black Series while I have it open? You want to do the top 3? You want to just guess how many? Because you can guess the characters. You just have to guess the numbers.
Yeah, boy. Luke
is number 1. How many Lukes? Since 2013, so we're 1 year.
We did this
short.
last time. It was 30 something. It's like 35.
36. Who's next and how many?
Wait, Yokai Custom says still only 1 Dupe, but Dupe was back with the original Marvel Legends, right? He was a Toy Biz figure, right? There was no Dupe.
Who the hell is Dupe?
He's from Ecstatics, from X Factor.
That thing.
Little green dude there. Yeah, Dupe.
He came with Deadpool,
Yeah, came with Deadpool, yep. Who's next?
I say it's Kenobi.
It is Kenobi. How many Kenobis?
Who's a Black Series collector here? See?
Indeed. How many Kenobis? So 36 Lukes. How many Kenobis?
Really close. I don't know. 32.
22.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yep. He recently overtook Han Solo with 2 figures. Han has 20.
Wow.
This is in 11
all the
years.
different versions of Han. Yeah, you're counting all the different, Hoth Han.
But why do we need those? Like, do you guys So did you have all 36 Lukes? Do you have all 20 Han Solos?
I have almost
a lot of them.
God,
not that many. I mean, there's different
favorite characters
of
all
Luke,
time.
There's Pilot Luke. There's Luke from Tatooine. There's Bespin Luke. There's a lot of Lukes.
I can understand like six Lukes. How many Boba Fett's? Hold on, I will tell you.
Wow.
Boba Fett does not have as many as you would think. 16.
Oh, really? How about Vader?
Also,
Darth Vader.
Vader was less. Vader is actually... Oh, no, wait. Maybe I'm lying. Hold on. Vader has 18.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of Vaders.
Right. Mandalorian came out in 2018. There's been 13 of him and 9 Grogus.
Wow.
9 Grogu.
Yeah, no, it is
There's
fucking
nothing
out
different
of
about Grogu,
control.
right? Grogu
What's
has
that?
always been in the same costume the whole freaking time, right?
Oh yeah, there's no different. No
facial expressions.
I mean, talk about a lost opportunity. It's like put Grogu in something else, man. I mean, my God.
Well, they're going to put him in his IG unit for the next one, so I mean, at least that's a little different. But you're going to be paying a deluxe price for it, so still a character you already have. Like I have such trouble buying the same characters over and over and over and over. Like there are some that you can just skip.
Yeah, but like you said, Luke in the Jedi outfit is different from Luke in like his Tatooine outfit. That's like it's like a whole other character.
All right. So listen, of the ones you listed, so Jedi Luke, sure, Pilot Luke, Tatooine Luke. We'll go with
Hoth Luke.
Which one?
Hoth Luke. Hoth when
Luke.
He's on Hoth.
And then the end of Empire, where is his fucking jumpsuit.
Yeah, the Bespin Luke, they call him. Yeah.
Right, Bespin Luke. What do you really need past those 5? We're talking 30 fucking 6.
Well, then the Luke with the poncho that came with the land speeder and the floppy hat.
Come on.
Floppy hat. What other Lukes? Come on, Dave, help us out here.
Dude,
the point. I understand the point. It's
too many.
With the giant bone from Return of the Jedi, they put a bone in with him.
Well, it would have come with the Rancor, because the Rancor with the cardboard and bones tier that went over so well.
No, we all know what they're doing. It's just
How about
It's
Leia?
just not
Is that in
good.
your book? How many Leias have there been? There've been quite a few Leias, right?
She is next. Yes, she's right after, and I believe it's 19. I believe she is one behind.
Oh, really?
One behind
she
Han.
And they haven't
19.
made a Bespin Leia yet, right? With the Bespin
They did.
out?
They did, yeah.
A white
not
Bespin.
like the not the pink,
the
not
maroon
that one.
dress with
Yes.
the things.
That's about the only one that's missing.
Okay.
You guys excited?
TVC collectors are getting all these new. Yeah.
Am I excited?
None of us are buying TVC that much, so. But
the Leia's face is awful. Like Bosk's Bounty is showing off this thing like it looks great. Like it's awful. Like what are we looking at? It's like we're looking at things with our eyes closed. Like I understand you're excited. It's a new body, and you really want this fucking New Hope Leia. Great. Let's not say it looks good when it doesn't, though. I don't understand.
How many Constable Zuvios do we have?
Just the one.
Only the one.
My Zuvio army I'm going to build. Oh, the other guy, though, too, Moff Gideon. He's got a couple of versions now, right?
Only like two, though, right? Just
two, I think. Yeah, he's got the new armor or something they're coming out with. I like him as a character. I like that.
I like him as a character as well. They didn't even show him in his new armor yet. I'm sure they will. He's got to be
coming, yeah.
Yeah, but no, he only has the regular figure and then the lovely credit collection, which sold so well.
Oh, jeez.
At Ollie's.
I haven't bought any of those. Yeah, they're still peg warming at Ollie's, those credit collection things.
No, that was the worst idea they've ever done. And what do they replace it with? These fucking $30 holograms that are now, of course, peg warming everywhere.
Oh, yeah,
They don't understand. Just shift your mindset. Get off of this whole repainted nonsense. Like, just don't. Make less per year if you have to. Just stop.
I liked the credit collection on the very first release just because when they came out with the Mandalorian and they were doing the concept art at the end of every episode, it looked really cool. And I think that having like the Mando in that concept art and just a couple core characters, but to keep it going is pretty bad.
I actually have that first run. I have that first run carded in my Black Series collection from season 1. Those are the only ones I have. Because same thing, Jeremy. I thought the same thing. I thought it looked cool.
You may as well set them on fire, though. They're not even worth what you paid for them.
Yeah, I still like them, though.
You know what? If you like them, then that's different. I need the hologram Han Solo with clearance. I wouldn't even bother, dude. Like, the lighting on it is so bad. Like, it lights up to their knees. Look where you have it, too. Like, in a plastic bag.
That is what Justine's song, though. I love that music, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting how they... No, I didn't buy the 40th figures either because those are all repaints and shit I already have, too. Like, I bought one. I bought the Luke because it looked a lot better.
Did you buy the new Paz Vizsla?
No.
I saw you giving it the finger a couple of weeks ago.
That one's been
I
really
will continue to give it to the finger. My store got 6. They still have 5. Like, and if I saw
we got a ton of them around here too. It's nuts.
Yeah, no, it's the dumbest fucking thing they could have re-released. It's the fifth or 6th one. Like, are they out of their fucking mind? Yes.
I was gonna say do one without the helmet, but he never takes off his helmet, right? Does he? You never
They
see.
even did it without the helmet. They did it without the helmet, and they put Favreau's head in there.
Oh, they
so
did.
Yes, they did.
Oh, did I miss that one? I must have missed
that one. You did indeed. That was some weird exclusive one, but they did.
That would be interesting, though. That's kind of cool. Like, I like the George Lucas Stormtrooper too. I thought that was a cool.
You like that?
Yeah, I enjoyed that one. But that one went on clearance too. Yeah.
Yeah, those are. You could still get those. You could still go on like Amazon and get that. It's so weird.
They overproduced for those couple years during the pandemic. They made way too many.
That's why, though. So when someone asks the question, like, show Hasbro, we want more prequel stuff. Like, when I see all that's gone on clearance and what they've continued to make after it's gone on clearance and liquidation and all that stuff, like, they don't care. They are looking for a very specific character to make. That is, we can reuse a lot or we can repaint a lot, and that's it.
But look at the figures we just looked at from the Jedi Council, though. even just between us, we can look at it and be like, wait a minute, we could reuse this Jedi, put a new head on it. You know what I mean? That's kind of low-hanging fruit. Like half the Jedi Council, you can do reuse, I think, and make, like we said, and make this guy, and and even what's her face, Shak Ti, she's got soft goods. You just need the head, right? Put any body under there.
I don't think the thing is I would argue this with anyone. We need a new team. Like it's one thing that Steve's there now, and we'll see how that goes. But I mean, it's time for new blood to get in there with the design of the thing. It just is. Because if we can look at it and think how easy would this be, why aren't they doing it? And they're not.
And once you do those, like I said, Yoda, Yaddle, you're opening yourself up to some reuse into figures that we want,
Right.
So.
But think of what they did. So they made a new R2. He instantly came out twice. Then they reused it for R5 for him to come out twice. Then they did fucking what's his name? Grief Karga's droid on that body. Like that's 5 reuses of that fucking boring ass body. Why are we buying those twice? Do you need 2 R5s? Like who the fuck is buying an R5 that you just bought to get 3 pit droids or 2 pit droids?
Those are kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of like those. But
you guys are the worst.
I haven't bought them, but
at least wait for clearance, please. That is a lot.
I got it for 25% off or whatever when it went on sale.
Fine.
Target was weird.
But even Darth Sidious, pretty key character. You know what I mean? The Emperor, Palpatine. Like how many? Like we have Emperors. We don't really have any Palpatines, right? Do we have any Palpatines?
No.
I mean, they have one coming out now, right? In a brown, in the brown robe, but he's got the deformed face still. We don't have any. We don't have
the Chancellor.
Chancellor or Senator Palpatine, and he had cool robes and everything, costumes. I mean, he was a pretty key character throughout the whole thing, even to the last sequel. He's in the 9th movie, right? He shows up. Somehow he returns. Somehow he came back.
No, dude, like it just goes to show that they don't know. It's not even that they don't know what we want. I'm sure they know. They just don't care. If it doesn't hit certain reuse things, then it's just they don't care. It's the numbers. You can't split the budget. You just can't. Like I don't like you can't like. And again, no one is happy. Like name me one happy TVC collector. Just go look at the Blue Harvest page. Like, he's never happy about anything, and they're all on there agreeing. This is bullshit. You fucking us for fucking 30 years. Right. You can't split the budget between 2 lines. You just can't, and 2 scales. It does not work. You're just making everyone pissed off. The only people really happy.
Scale.
The only people really happy with Black Series are just people trying to get. Like, I'll use the Black Series Cantina. They are trying so hard to get just interviews. Like, that's all they want because every figure that comes out is great. And that is just so incredibly disingenuous because no, it fucking isn't.
Yep.
I do not like liars. And that's what the shills are. Liars.
Long live the retros.
Retro.
Please cancel the retros. No offense,
No,
Mr.
I like them.
Please.
I like the retros.
No, I mean, they're not...
We don't have... what's his face there? Who was Lando's co-pilot in Return of the Jedi? Is he coming out?
For Black Series? No.
Nine Numb? That guy?
Nine Numb, yeah.
Yeah, no, he hasn't been done yet.
He's another character, too. It's like...
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard.
Nah.
When they just released him in TVC, they used the old body, which is just brutal. Like, though, anything that's not articulated should not be coming out in a line with articulation. They just shouldn't. That's really bad.
No.
Yeah.
But then that's how many Landos were there? What's that in your book? I thought Lando had a lot of.
He doesn't. I didn't even count him.
Just worms for so long we think he does, right? It's
right.
The same figure over and over.
Right. So the crazy thing about that is like the Jabba version came out 3 times somehow. Like
Skiff-Guard Lando.
Skiff-Guard Lando. That's it. The Bespin came out twice, and then the General. So it's only like 6. But you think of it as like, wow, he's had a ton of figures because you're right. Like they don't sell at all.
Yeah, he's still at my Target.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. The stores are so bad at putting shit on clearance.
But they're not bad figures. Like that Skiff Guard Lando, I love it. It's a great figure.
Oh, that's a great one.
Like, how the hell many did they make? Like, I don't know. I bought it right when it came out. I think I paid full price, and it's still around. It was like 5 or 6 years ago it came out, I want to say.
Yeah, the red box was an outstanding figure actually when it came out, and
yeah,
it just got archived, and they made way too many archives.
But you can't really army build it. Was there more than one Skiff Guard in that uniform though?
No, they're all unique.
Yeah, no.
I always thought there were like a bunch of, like, he was like part of a big group of guards like that, but I guess not.
No, that's the craziest thing too. Like, so the repaint line archive just got kicked out of the United States. Like, it's gone. It doesn't teach them anything though. Like, they don't care. They just keep doing what they're doing.
What about
like, I don't understand. International only archive wave. Like,
oh yeah.
But we're gonna keep.
It's almost good because I didn't really. I mean, I've already have all those figures anyway, right? I mean, they were just re-releases and stuff.
Exactly.
But like all the other guys on the skiff barge there, the Weequay and who was the other one there?
Klaatu and
Klaatu, Barada, Nikto.
Again, they don't make any new bodies for Black Series. Like, they just don't.
Because those are all unique.
Those are pretty key characters. I remember those when I was a kid, getting the Klaatu and the Weequay figures and all that. And
of course, we'd love to have those. Like, they know it.
Yeah.
They just don't make it.
Because that's another one, the skiff, right? You have the 3D printed skiff, Dave, right? That's awesome.
Yeah.
But that's another low-hanging fruit I feel like they could make that doesn't necessarily have to be a HasLab. Could be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. Hey, you guys, buy any Empire Strikes Back TVC Landos yet?
I did, actually. I bought it for, I think it was $3, and that's the only reason I bought it.
TVC, oh, jeez.
Yep, $3.
I mean,
$3, I'll buy anything. I don't care what it is.
Carson Teva, I will wager that it will come to Black Series first, because he's a modern Disney character, and that's where the money goes for those characters.
How about Captain Antilles? What about Captain Antilles? He gets strangled by Darth Vader. There's no Captain Antilles, right?
There's not. No. They made the Rebel Trooper. I mean, it's close, so they could easily do it, but no, they did not.
We don't even have an older Mon Mothma, right? I have the Mon Mothma from
Commandor. Yep. Nope.
Commandor, but there's no Mon Mothma. There's no General Nadine, right?
Yeah.
Who was the other guy on Yavin 4 with her?
And that wouldn't be that bad.
Oh, and then I always say too, a Cliff Clavin Hoth soldier too. You know?
Yeah.
That would be the best.
Cliff Clavin. Yeah, man, it's just a bad time for Star Wars. It really is. Like, the glory days are gone. Like, we got Efont Man on that fucking blue card, which is like 12 pounds of plastic.
Yeah, he's like a massive chunk
for just regular figure price. No problem. What are they charging? $8 back then? Yep, make them throw them on there.
I think
None
I
of that
make
shit is happening now. Now they are claiming Deco makes a figure deluxe. We painted 3 extra things on here, $36.
Yeah, Klaatu, Barada, Nikto. So that's from when the day the Earth stood still, when the giant robot comes out of the UFO in front of the Capitol, and the lead character there, I forget his name, he says, Klaatu, Barada, Nikto. That means awesome. Stay here and kill anybody who tries to get in my ship. And George Lucas used those 3 names for those 3 dudes.
Stories like that are just hilarious.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Did you ever see when the day the Earth stood still? Not the Keanu Reeves remake, but the original from like the 1950s. It's really good.
I will take that into consideration.
Yeah, this flying saucer lands, and this guy comes out because we have nuclear weapons. So he tries to tell the Earth, look, you know, you can't have these nuclear weapons, and he stops the Earth from rotating for a day to show his power.
Jesus.
But he has this giant, like, silver robot, Gort. You've probably seen pictures of this robot from the 1950s.
I'm sure I have.
And he said that's what he says to him. He goes, Klaatu, Barada, Nikto.
And Lucas just lifted it right out of that and put it in his movie.
And he stole from Dune too.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the new Dune 2?
Yeah.
Not yet. I want to.
Was it good?
Yeah. It's good. It's on something now, Prime, I think, or something, or
it's on Max
stations.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it eventually.
I have Timothy Chalamet in it. Timothy Chalamet.
Nice. I have to read the book. I've never read Dune. I love fantasy stuff.
Oh, you got to read it. Oh my God, it's one of the classics, one of the greatest fantasy books of all time, man.
Dude, I bought this real fancy fucking newer version too. With like blue side.
Once you start reading like the first 5 pages, you're just hooked. It's so good.
No, I definitely will.
And if you like Star Wars is very much based on Dune. Like
totally.
And Lucas has said that. He took up most of that stuff. It was written in 1965. Right. And he took a lot of that stuff and adapted it to Star Wars.
Yeah.
But
no,
it's interesting.
I'm sure I'll like it. It's just a matter. I have so much to read. Like I read so much. So
oh, you're on book 6 of Dune right now. Yeah, I got up to book 4 and then I kind of fizzled on them, but they get a little wonky. But
I've been reading. Do you guys still read comics?
Books.
Comics? I tried. I don't know. I got the last couple of years just the art and everything. I don't know. They're just not the same. I don't think anymore.
I get it. Yeah, I've been going back and reading some events, and I'm going to start talking about them on Instagram. I'll see if anyone cares. If nobody cares, I'll just stop. But because I think a lot of us are the same. Like it's like, oh, we know like the very, very bare minimum of what happened in a lot of comic events, and because we never read them because we don't have time. We're adults now. So the ones I have read, I'm going to start talking about them. Like I just read Secret Empire. And it's all right. I'll put it this way. The comic events that you have read, do you think that they start well and then end poorly or the other way around?
I mean, it depends.
I don't think they start well.
Yeah, if you go back to some of the original ones like Galactus back in the 1960s, like I think that's good. That was pretty cool.
Sure.
The coming of Galactus and all that kind of stuff. But the more modern stuff, like when Captain America is like a Hydra agent and all that craziness, I don't know.
I find that they can't stick the landing. I find like the build up is great. Like I'll use Blackest Night as an example. The build up for Blackest Night was so good.
But they cross over into like 20 books, so you can't buy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Crossovers where like every week you have to buy 10 different comics week after week and read. And some of that, they lost me,
I was buying that Blackest Night stuff with the biggest smile. I was like, this is fucking great. And then the ending is garbage. And
is that the one with Parallax in the end or no?
Dude, I don't even remember how it ended. All I remember is I hated it.
Yeah.
Like the war of the Green Lantern War had Parallax in it.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, where they had all the different. That's where they started getting into all the different colors. And orange is Avarice, and they have that one orange dude. There's just one of him.
Yes,
and then the purple people, and then the Starfire girl had a whole legion, and I'm like,
yep, that's where it kind of.
That's
where it kind of started, right around there. Yeah. But they can't end them well, and it's such a shame. The Secret Empire ending wasn't bad, and the lead up was really boring. It was like the exact opposite. Like the last issue was great, but the first 9 I was slogging through. I was falling asleep. I was like, oh.
I think for me, I read so infrequently that the ones that I do read have like Fear itself is one of those things that there's a ton of side stories, but I thought that it started well and built well. Ending was fine.
Wait. I was talking to you about this. You're the one who told me to read Fear Itself. That was you. Yeah.
I think everything in between is very like I don't want to say that the end is bad. I just think that it's a little ex machina. I think
machine.
Yeah. I think my favorite of all time is the entire run of the Messiah Complex.
That's my favorite.
Messiah Wars.
That's my favorite as well. Messiah Complex, Messiah War, Second Coming. You can't get any better than that.
Correct. And then with Uncanny X-Force in it, which is my favorite.
Oh my God, Uncanny X-Force.
Uncanny X-Force all the time.
Oh.
Or what's the Man Loves, People Kill, or what's that one there? The X-Men Man Loves. It's the isn't it the origin of Wolverine in it? Man, it's what the movie was based on too. You don't know what I'm talking about? It's a famous comic run for the X-Men. Is it somebody online comment in man loves and somebody kills? I don't know.
I have
Man
no
love
idea.
X-Men.
Yeah, it's I'm pretty sure it's what was the general there that converted him into Wolverine and everything?
Here's your
Kinda
answer.
God loves, man kills. Yeah, Yokai knows. Yeah.
How the hell do I never even heard of that?
You never heard of God Loves, Man Kills? I mean, you get the graphic novel of it too. It
I'm
combines
gonna.
all.
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah, it's got. I'm pretty sure it's got Stryker. Am I off the okay? You can tell me. I thought it had Stryker and the whole Wolverine, and that's what the second X-Men movie was based on.
Probably,
which was a good one. Yeah. I like the second X-Men movie. You know.
That X-Force run, dude. Now I have to read it again. Like, I love that run.
The art on it is fantastic.
It is so
the writing is so complex. Like, they get into everything. I love when they get silly when Deadpool becomes part of the team. I like when it's super violent when Wolfsbane's on the team. It's so good.
So violent. Like, so wild for comics. Like, that never would have happened when we were kids.
Right. Yeah.
No, so great.
See, the stuff that turned me into comics was in the mid 80s was all the stuff like, you know, Dark Knight Returns, Batman Dark Knight Returns, those 4 comics, Watchmen, which was awesome. Then Squadron Supreme, the 12-issue miniseries there by Greenwald. Like all of those kind of classic, you know, gritty reimaginings of comics. And then the Alex Ross stuff.
Never read any of that. I've
you
seen
didn't?
it.
Oh,
No.
Kingdom Come, the first Kingdom Come. You got to read that.
I should read it. Is it actually good?
Oh my god! Yeah, it's the superheroes in the future. It's them, you know, 30, 40 years in the future.
Okay.
And just the interpretations and the art and the story is excellent. It's really good. Yeah, you got to read Kingdom Come. Oh my
I'll read Kingdom Come.
Yeah.
DC events are especially rough. Like all of the crises suck. I hate them.
Yeah, no, it's not like that though. Yeah, this is more of like a love letter to the stuff. It's like, hey, here's what happened to the superheroes, and then they clash. It's almost like Civil War in Marvel, but it's DC characters fighting each other, and they all take sides. Yeah,
I'm in for that. There's a lot of
talk that Kingdom Come is going to be the basis for the next DC universe.
That would be awesome. Yeah, they should do.
They're not. They may not jump into it right away, but there's thoughts that's what's coming.
Yeah, I love just all the characters though. What they did with like Batman and Green Lantern, and their kids are in it too. So you have like Green Lantern's daughter, and just like there's stuff going on there, you know, and Superman, and it's just really interesting.
My expectations for this new run of DC movies just could not possibly be any lower.
So I saw the Flash movie a week and a half ago, and I kind of liked it.
I kind of liked it too. I did as well. Yeah. I did not hate it, and everyone hates it, which is really weird. I was like, that wasn't that bad. Like,
I was expecting to be terrible, and I like watched the whole thing. Like it was all a lot of action, a lot of interesting stuff, and then there's
I agree
in it and a bunch of
couldn't get past the first 7 minutes.
Wow,
I was.
That's the worst part.
Wow. So turned off.
Why? It's good. You don't like when he does this?
Oh my god!
It takes like 30 seconds before he goes really fast.
See, like we're in the minority. Like we liked it, and everyone hated it. I don't get it.
You get to see the classic Batmobile, and
I normally will defend movies that get shit on so bad, but that one I got nothing for you.
Okay, no, that's fair.
I don't know.
That's fair.
The next hour and a half is pretty good.
Chris, thank you for pressuring me to open while we were on.
Oh, that's right. It was in plastic at the beginning of the live stream. Now he's got effects on him and everything. He's got the Ankh there, yes, in his left hand.
Nice. Those effects are
that's the good. Screaming face. That's the awesome face too.
That is good effects use right there. That's nice. Right. Did you get the leg back on?
I did. Yeah, I popped over and used the heat gun, and I think we're all set. I was concerned I was going to have to hit them up, but but yeah, I'm thrilled with this set. I thought I was gonna remove the animal feet when I got it.
I was just
and
going to ask you, animal feet or human feet? Which do you prefer?
I would have thought human feet, but I actually really like them with the animal feet right now.
Feet. And the bottom, he has paws. Show the bottom of the feet. Like the bottoms. Yeah, you can. It's like paw prints.
Those are.
Yeah,
cool.
you got the beans. You got toe beans.
Oh wow.
I do not like feet without peg holes, but I kept those on as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with the dog feet.
I was worried about the cat feet. They were kind of small. And I was like, oh, man. Like, but she stands. She's okay.
They do pretty well. The tail really does help, though. Like the
tail helps. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But no, this is I knew I'd like this set. I didn't know how much, just because I don't like connection wise. I thought they looked really cool, but these
should be illegal.
Definitely. I think contention for figures of the year.
Yeah, they're really good. And the accessories, all the funerary jars and all that. Oh, no, you don't think so?
Figures of the year? No.
No?
No, you silly.
What's better so far? What else?
Do you have any Mezcos?
Yeah.
Did you get Storm Shadow?
No.
Oh, no. I won't. The classifieds are the only Joes I can do.
Okay. I have Destro and Roadblock from Mezco. Okay. I did not get Storm Shadow or
Firefly. So if you did,
or Firefly.
If you bought either of those, you would know that they are 1 and 2 for figures of the year. I do not think anything could possibly beat them. I do not see it happening. I don't think anything could really come close. They are that good. So
Snake Eyes too.
So you both know my Snake Eyes has a loose ankle, so I'll leave that one out. But you know how tough of a critic I am.
Yeah,
I could not recommend Storm Shadow and Firefly more. So
Firefly looks really good. I might have to pick up Firefly, and I might go back and get Storm Shadow. I don't know. They're tough. It's $100 a piece, and you're like, oh my god. But I got to get Duke too. I got to pre-order Duke. I've been behind on that one. I hope he's still available.
That's the other side. Is if I get one,
I'm still doing a live stream. You okay?
The Destro is
okay,
awesome.
Dave, we can talk later.
I love my Edison.
I know. I
Good night. Love you too.
My kids in Florida.
Destro is awesome. What do you think of Destro?
Destro's great.
Destro's amazing. Yeah.
Destro's great. No, wait, hold on though. I have to show these two.
Yeah, show us Storm Shadow. All right.
Who bought the Sky Striker? Any of you guys?
No.
The what?
Sky Striker HasLab. Did you buy that? I don't remember if you.
Oh, the Sky Striker one? No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nope, I didn't either.
No, I skipped it. Again, because that was basically just a re-release of these, and I've got a couple of these. I have this one, and I've got my original Sky Striker from as a kid. And they added effects, so they had the missile launching effects, which are really cool, and a stand, and a couple of figures that were exclusive. But it wasn't new enough for me to be like, okay, I'm going to spend whatever it was. Can't remember. It wasn't that much, but I'm like, I kind of already had it. So, Duke's head is awful. You're saying Kenny's saying that on the Mezco though.
Yes, it's bad. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. You look at it before you buy it. Wait for someone to actually review it because it's bad.
Aren't there multiple heads though, or no?
They're all bad.
On the Mezco, really?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, give me my screen. Please.
All right. There you
go. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. That is pretty freaking amazing, dude. And that's all cloth goods and everything.
Like you don't understand. Like the screen doesn't do it justice. Like you cannot do any better than this. All cloth.
All right. Where's my phone? I got to order.
And
they're still available though, right?
But wait.
Isn't
but wait. Hold on. One more.
That's really cool.
Like
that's cool.
No, it is absolutely fucking incredible. Like again, I cannot recommend figures more than these two.
What does he have? Two drones flying off his back there?
Yes.
It's like 2 drones, right?
Yes, 2
That's
drones.
crazy.
And
wow.
And like these smoke effects here are fucking crazy. Like
awesome.
It was such a good idea.
How many heads does he come with? Just the one or
3?
multiple?
3 or 4?
3. So what are the different head expressions? Is it just his eyes look different or something? Or
yeah. So like the one I'm using has like a squinting. He's like, it's the best one, but yeah.
Is there side eye?
There is not a side eye.
It's not a McFarlane?
No. But yeah, no, the amount of shit that they come with too is just, it's fucking crazy.
How many Mezcos do you have, Dave? Like a handful?
Yes. So these two, I have Destro, I have Mr. Freeze, I have Bishop, because Bishop is also really good.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. No, wait. Oh, and Ghost Rider.
Okay.
6. You can't buy all the Mezcos. You just can't. They're too much. But
if they do a Baroness will be nice.
It's so hit and miss. That's the thing. Like they could so easily fuck it up, and you can't buy $100 fuck up. You just can't.
Right.
Like the roadblock they made, it's too short. I know we have, but we should. We shouldn't though.
It's quite a few $100 fuck ups in this room.
All right.
Hey, are you getting the Big Bad exclusive Ghost Rider?
Which one?
The Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Ghost Rider from Mezco.
Oh, there's an exclusive.
I didn't.
What's different about it?
Let me look.
It's. I'll wait because the reaction is kind of
Mezco Ghost Rider. Mezco Ghost Riding. No, Rider. Thank you. No fucking shot. Absolutely not.
No,
never.
Okay. All right.
Those motherfuckers. Like.
What do they do?
No.
What's he in blue? What is it?
The blue suit with the red changing bike.
Oh, that's the retro style.
Oh yeah, the red bike.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
So this bike here, did they have this already, or did they make it just for this?
I think it's just the same bike that you have, but in red.
No. So the bike looks like more of a traditional. Now I have to look. I can't say that confidently. Now I have to look. Because I want to say it actually looked like a Ghost Rider bike with like a piece on the front, but maybe they just took that piece off for this too.
Yeah, I think structurally it's the same.
Okay. But yeah, no, absolutely not. No. The problem
I have that figure. It's this guy.
There it is.
Yeah, exactly. The problem with Mezco is when it's just a
$200.
straight, when it's just like a bodysuit. If they just make a bodysuit with nothing to break it up. So like this is a bodysuit, but it's broken up several times. When it's not like that, it has very large potential to look like it's a Barbie almost, or a Monster High. Like it just looks real cheap. And you can't do that. Like someone was telling me like, oh, you don't have the Mezco Cyclops? It's the best thing ever. I looked at it. I was like, I wouldn't give you 12 cents for that, sir. Sorry.
Yeah, Iron Fist felt that way.
Yeah. When it like they need to have stuff on them, or it just looks real cheap. And this Ghost Rider does not have enough.
For me, it was more about the red cycle, because like I still have the Toy Biz one that's I won't take that package just because it just
right. If you have affinity to this red cycle, I don't blame you. Absolutely get it. But yeah, no, right.
Exactly.
Fucking retro bullshit. I hope you got that on clearance too.
Yep, $20.
Okay,
still a lot for this.
5 points of articulation, but hey.
It was priced at 40. Original was crazy, or maybe 50. It was ridiculously priced.
Way too high. Do you like Ghost Rider though, Jeremy? Like, do you like read all the '90s stuff and all that?
I've read different runs. I'm not like an aficionado on Ghost Rider.
Okay. Did you read the Midnight Massacre?
I did not. No.
You should steal the Midnight Massacre and read that. It's like 6 books, very short, very cool.
And you guys getting the Ramen Racer?
Absolutely not.
So it's only $185 though.
Out of pure principle, no shot. Nope.
How about the van? I want to get the van they're coming out with. I think it's an A-Team one, but there's also going to be like a black one, like a Punisher van.
Punisher van sounds like a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, I would be down with a van. It's pretty flexible. You can use that with a lot of stuff.
I wonder if we're ever going to see another Punisher figure. I don't know if we are.
Oh, really? Why not? Because the guns and stuff? What?
Not the guns. It's the Punisher.
Those people.
It's the Punisher stickers that are on people's cars now. You know what I'm saying? Like the Blue Lives Matter sort of things. I don't know if Disney's going to delve into there anymore.
Really?
I mean, he's in Daredevil Reborn.
I know.
So I would disagree. I think that we will. I don't know that it would be heavily promoted. I could see it being a exclusive at some point, like a Pulse exclusive.
Okay.
But no, I think that they have not done one in a very long time, and I think that the Rider was the last one.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They have not made one in a very long time, and that is a rare thing for them to do.
Yeah, I missed that classic Mezco Punisher a couple of years ago. I kicked myself for that. The one where he's in the classic outfit.
That's worth a ton now, too, isn't it?
Yeah, I wish they would re-release that because they're re-releasing shit now, you know, with Mezco, basically. It's like re-release that Punisher. Everybody wants it.
I am rocking the trench coat Punisher. Yeah, there you go. That's the problem.
I didn't know about that. I'm on the more whatever Democratic side of things, so I haven't seen that. But man, that sucks. Co-opting this symbol from one of our favorite comic characters and making it political.
Like any day now, they're just going to add like 1776 to that fucking thing and really steal it. Like it's not good. And Disney, Disney is very conscious of this shit. So
yeah.
I am rocking a Punisher from like 2013. Like I would love to replace it, but all of the ones they made after that one, it's the one with like the trench coat. That was my favorite one. And they haven't made one like that in a long time. So I just never replaced it. And now it just looks like shit.
Kenny just said he wants to get the Ramen General Lee. They're doing that, but they're not doing the Confederate flag on it though, right? I don't think they're doing the Confederate flag. They're just doing an orange car, right? I don't think
they cannot. There's no.
It's okay. We'll get you the Ramen General Lee with the Confederate flag with a new Punisher with the blue stripe in his skull, and we'll do all that in front of the original mock-up for the Templar Knight from Mythic Legion's horse that was later found out to be a KKK thing. So, we'll put it all into one thing. And
But Yokai says, Mafex Punisher, man. Yeah, I'd be down for Mafex to make one, yeah.
I don't have any Mafexes. I would buy one. I just don't have any.
They're too thin. Even if you took the Venom body, which is a little bit bigger than the ones they've been running, it's gonna be too. I don't like that idea at all.
They did bigger stuff though for the like the Dark Knight stuff, Dark Knight Superman.
Probably a reason.
They're bigger.
That was my phone call down the stairs.
So yeah, I don't know. I understand if they don't make any more Punishers, but he is in the show, so that will be the time when we know for sure. If they don't make another John figure, then it ain't happening.
Let me ask you this though: with Mezco re-releasing stuff, what would you guys like to see them re-release? Because I'm trying to remember the figure they re-released now. I can't even remember what it is. Do you know?
I don't remember what it is either, but I know it happened. You are right, and I don't know. Yeah, Slave Leia.
Slave Leia. Yeah, we're not going to get that. No, just what is it? Hut Slayer Leia, they call it, right? Call her Hut Slayer.
It'll be Hut Punisher Leia.
There you go. Ooh, that's not bad. That has a nice ring. But yeah, as far as what I'd want them to re-release, nothing. I think I have everything that I would really want.
Did you get Space Ghost?
No. Like I don't. No, like I don't delve that far. Like even if they made like a $20 Space Ghost, I don't think I would buy that. No. Yeah, it's just I have no real affinity towards him.
Gomez,
yeah, I'm looking at my Mezco case.
Guys? No.
What's that?
You don't collect Gomez from Mezco?
No.
The Roach.
I have no idea what that is. No idea. I look at them, they think, wow, that looks cool, but I have no idea what that is.
Jeremy, there must be some you missed that you want them to re-release now.
I don't think so. Maybe the Samurai Gomez.
Yeah.
That's really. I mean, I can't really think of one that like. I don't know. They've fallen out of favor with me just as a line. Like I'm just I'm not as thrilled with it. Dr. Doom was great, but I don't know. I don't love the line for what it is at this point.
Mezco Samurai Gomez. Whoa.
What does he go for?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just looking at the pictures. He's pretty cool, though.
He's cool.
He's still in like the high two. Yeah, he might be pushing mid threes.
Yeah, the space. I have Space Ghost too. Yukai saying he's got him. I got Space Ghost. He's one of my favorites too. And yeah, he just came with all kinds of effects and everything. And Lone Roach Rub. That was a good one. I missed that one.
Holy that's the one shit! That one is going for $580. There's one for $695. Holy shit!
Oh, well, tell him the one you sold there. The whatchamacallit, the latest one that came out, the Dark Gomez one there.
Oh yeah, they did the Dark Jedi version. They did the Sith version of the Space Gomez, and I didn't even have it in hand, and I sold it for $500 or so.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then I did the same thing with.
It sold for $480. 35 bids, $480.
35 bids.
So maybe that's the one I would say. Like even then, I don't know if I would buy it if they re-released it.
Every time you re-release it, it loses value. So
yes, but then you look at like what happened with. I think what 4-H did recently was brilliant in terms of the mystery box. I didn't end up getting any, but like to move the slower merchandise. And then bringing in just the smatter of reprints, but a lot of them have held their value. They lost a little, but
Gambit's one that they did a good job. That's worth a decent amount that they could re-release. Right?
The Mafex one is so much better.
Is it that much better?
The Mafex one, like if I were to tell a non-Mafex collector to get one Mafex figure, it's Gambit.
Oh, that good.
Yes.
Oh.
Next would be one of the classic Spider-Man, like the 80s release 85 or 189. But the Gambit one is hands down. The coat flows so well with it. You can do the non-jacketed version. He has none of the limitations that the Mezco one has. I think his build is appropriate, if maybe just a smidge too small, like easy enough to fake with your Legends. But that's the one I would say hands down.
I just remembered what the re-release is. It's Popeye.
Oh yeah.
Kenny's making a comment here. Kenny, you got to get the Mezco Popeye. It's like the best Popeye figure. He was in a Popeye. That was a good figure though, and that's sought after. That was going for a couple $100 online.
Well, they did 3 of him too, because they did 2 of them. They did the 2-pack and then the white.
They did the white sailor suit, and then they had the original one with it where he's got like the jeans and the.
Yes, so 3.
Yeah.
3.
Is Mafex even actually sold in this country?
It's imported. You can't really get it at a retailer.
No.
I mean, I get mine through either not AliExpress, but AmiAmi or HobbyLink Japan. I mean, Big Bad Toy Store carries them, but they're a lot more expensive through them.
It's annoying. These are all the Gambits are over. Like the cheapest one is 134.
It's 110 regular release.
Wow.
So
a lot of them though you can get cheaper though now, like especially if you get them early because the yen is it's like 150 yen to the dollar now.
Wow.
So like a lot of them, I know. So it used to be like 100 yen to the dollar. So it was almost like a yen was a penny. Now it's 150. So a lot of the Mafex that are coming out are between like $65 and $80. And if you can get a decent deal on shipping or ship like a pile of loot kind of, it's a pretty good deal because you can get shipping for like $20, $25.
They just did a reissue of Gambit though. So we lost Dave.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. We lost the guy running.
Isn't he hosting?
I was gonna say, he's running it. He has to be back.
He must be here. Maybe he just had to put his camera down. The other one I'm waiting for is a re-release of the Brown Wolverine, the Mafex Brown Wolverine that I didn't get, that I need.
I'm surprised they didn't do a Legends Brown Wolverine this year.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, they
This
did.
year.
It's just that he's on the it's
the Brood. Yeah. The Brood doesn't count. Like that can't count.
No.
They've got to get their numbers up closer to Iron Man. So
they do. They've got they're 30 short. It's 61 and 31. So got to catch up.
I'm waiting for the black suit X Weapon X program one, where he has like all the gear. Yeah. The one everyone wants too is Albert, and I don't know. I don't know if I care. Like when he's the robot. When he's the robot. Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if I care.
Yeah.
At this point, 31 is so far past enough that I just don't want any more.
Yeah, but now they're doing exactly what like we've been waiting for on some of them, is like now they've got new articulation with the Astonishing X-Men one coming out, where he's going to have the torso, the double torso articulation for more flexibility. They're improving the claws on all of them. So
I want him in the was it Grant Morrison with the black, like the zip up jackets that were black that had the X on them, or who drew those? Maybe it was.
I don't know who drew the black ones.
Gary Frank drew me. I don't know.
Could be.
Kind of very puffy look to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Zorn. We need a Zorn figure too. Marvel Legends Zorn, right?
Yeah, he was made in the Dark Ages, back like in the Annihilation Wave. That's the Dark
head
Ages.
Underneath the Zorn helmet is almost as small as the heads on your Robotech figure. On your
whatever the heck they are. Yeah, the Sheriff Schrader.
With the ones that
the ones that crashed off the shelf the other day. Yeah.
The pinheads.
The pinheads, yeah.
Well, there is at least one more Wolverine.
Well, there's going to be from the Deadpool movie, right? There's going to be the new Wolverine.
Oh, of course. God forbid we don't make that. That one, you know what, though? That one will actually sell. So fine.
Oh, yeah. It looks cool. The costume looks cool.
Yeah, I don't mind if they make the ones that will actually sell. That's fine. It's the Jimmy Woos and the fucking, like, that shit is never selling. Yeah, like, come on, man.
I think he's like $5 on Amazon right now, Jimmy Woo. I'm like, that's
exactly right.
Agatha Harkness. Are you gonna watch the Agatha Harkness series?
There is you could tell me it's the greatest Marvel show you ever saw, and I'm still not watching.
It's not. I haven't even seen it. It's not. Oh,
throw it out.
Throw that piece of garbage out.
Oh my God! Like, look at how bad it is.
How much did you pay for it? You didn't buy full price, right? Look at that face. She's got those black fingers too. I don't get it.
Black fingers are kind of cool.
But,
I saw it for $7 the other day at Walmart. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I think it was when Target like super clearance the wave, and I was just it was one of those things where it was cheap enough to buy the entire wave, and I knew that if I'd given the price, I could resell the Build-A-Figure if I didn't like it and make everything back, and I did. I was just like, I was too curious about the Build-A-Figure.
What was the Build-A-Figure in that? I don't even remember.
Fucking Hydra Stomper.
Yeah, I was just curious. Like, I was just like, it was the Steve Rogers Hydra Stomper, which was one of the worst things I've ever seen. And I was just like, so I just literally the day I had it, I put it together and I sold it. And I was like, okay, I didn't lose anything other than a small amount of time.
Dude, bad Build-A-Figures are the worst. Like that, and that one's could be the worst. I don't know if I can think of one worse than that. They just made a Hydra Stomper before that. Like, why? Why did they do that?
And it's not even close. Like it's like
not even close.
It's different.
It's not like it'd be one thing if it was the same thing with some tweaks, but it's not. It was smaller. It was awful.
Yeah, not as good.
Gentlemen, I hate to do this, but I have to split. Thank you so much.
I think I gotta go too.
As well.
We've been on for 3 hours.
3 hours and 9 minutes. See, and you were worried that we were going to have nothing to talk. Should we have topics? No, we don't need fucking topics. You need nerds. Nerds can talk. Doesn't matter.
Nerds with opinions.
Here we go.
Pleasure as always, my northern brethren. We should do this more often. It's always a good time.
Definitely. Good time. Yeah. Thanks for setting up,
Dave. Have a wonderful Memorial Day.
Yes.
All right. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Thanks for everybody in the chat who was listening and engaging. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you next time.
See you later. Take care.